Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Sunday game of Dungeons with Veterans. I am Dan Latham, also known as Shadow Degar, and I am the GM for tonight's game. Before I pass on the torch to my players and let them introduce themselves and their characters, I would like to give a shout out for Roll20. That's where our maps and our minis are all brought to light so you guys can see exactly what's going on in the battlefield. Also, most of our minis, I think all the minis, are now created using the Hero Forge mini creator, which is a subscription perk. If you're a subscriber for Hero Forge, check out that perk and you can make your virtual miniature. And
When did Inigo Montoya join our party?
Well,
what would that have been? About 10, 15 minutes ago?
Yes.
When his father was killed.
You killed
Let
my
me
father,
explain.
not prepared to die. So, also, the commercial you saw at the very beginning is our sponsors for our Friday night games, which we will be returning to Friday night games. We're just still waiting for Chapter 4 to come out, and we also have some other issues that are coming up with some of our players that we're sending our prayers and thoughts out to them that everything turns out all right. But if you haven't had a chance to check out GUI Cube, go to the website. Like I said, the advertisement we had was for the first chapter of the Red Star Rising campaign. So, without further ado, let's start with right below me is Belfie.
My name is Tara. I am playing Belfie Twinblade today. I am a little halfling. I'm a thief, so hold your bag tightly. And I'm going to go ahead and toss it to, what is the phrase? Our lovable, I'm not sure what to call you at this point.
Thing.
Our lovely fuzzable
Thing.
I didn't say thing. I
Oh,
just
no,
didn't
what?
know if
Calling
you
you
were
a
going
thing?
with lich yet.
I'm not a witch.
Yeah. I never said anything.
Now my party's trying to kill me, and then hey, I may have to turn into one.
Oh dear, if I was trying to kill you, you'd be dead by now.
No, stronger things have tried.
Yeah,
Oh, but I'd be doing it in his sleep. It would be fun.
Yeah,
but I don't sleep anymore.
he's not wearing his necklace
Yeah,
anymore either.
he doesn't have to. Yeah, no, the fucking Venus flytrap is.
Yeah. I am Marcus Scott. I am playing Brother May I, who was a lovable cleric until he kept dying, and now he's an undying warlock. And we'll see where his story ends up at.
Where it ends.
I think Rock's going to keep an eye on you.
Yeah. Speaking of Rock, we got him right below me.
That's right. I am Fritz, retired reservist, and I'm running Sergeant Rock, who is a World War II soldier who's found himself transported here by some kind of weird wizard ritual, and he's been making away ever since. And next up is our druid.
Yes, my name is Curtis Ross. I am playing Surge, the Circle of the Moon druid. He joined this group with adventure in his heart and eyes, and then everything went downhill from there. So,
It started when you taught a kid how to play with fire.
well, that's besides the fact, and it was totally worth it. But yeah, no, things are going swell right now. And below me is Corporal.
I am Christy. I play Corporal Punishment, a Tiefling Paladin. Sometimes she gets to have a pet named Fred, but not recently. Why I joined the party? I'm looking for kids. And below me is the newest member of our party, Inigo Montoya.
Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Well, there
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we could.
We just weren't sure if you were done.
That fell a little bit flat.
We were just waiting for you to continue.
I am a little concerned
yes,
that it's
I will-
7:30 and you've got ropes hanging off of you.
Yeah,
Can
are
I
you?
Do we need to?
No, we're not. We're not. I hear kids. We're not making that joke.
Oh, we
He's
have.
in a
No,
swing.
please
It's
don't.
simple as
I
that.
see that. It's a swing.
It's
All right.
a hanging chair. Calm down.
Yeah,
Control
no,
yourselves.
it's just a swing.
Yes, that's what we do well. Control ourselves.
I don't think that word
Yeah.
means what you think it means.
I do not think that word is meaning what you think it is meaning.
Inconceivable.
There is too much. Let me sum up.
So,
You fell for the most classic
So-
blunders.
I am playing Dux, the schizophrenic monk that has some roguish and barbarian personalities / tendencies. Just kidding, he's not schizophrenic. He just seems that way when I am.
so
He seems that way, or he is.
Oh, no.
I guess, there's other voices speaking in his head and out of his mouth when,
he is a little haunted.
Yeah.
So, for the GUI reward, which one of my illustrious players would like to, I don't know, give us a recap of what happened on the last week? Yes, don't everybody talk at once.
So I guess I've got sufficient notes. I had to look to convince myself.
It's like, I'm waiting.
Yeah. So we started out fighting black puddings that were in the tunnels that we were transiting on the way to where we believe the kids are being holed. And there was quite a bit of fighting with that. We have multiple fireballs and Molotov cocktails and stuff like that. These black puddings are tough. But we managed to wipe them out, and then we trekked several more miles and came upon a cave with sleeping dwarves, 3 of them in there. And some certain party members snuck in amongst them and started playing around with their stuff, basically. And
Not what happened. It's not what happened.
they woke up. They found out there were people in there, and there was some strained topic of discussion a little bit after that. And in the end, we managed to tell them that we're here to help. And they told us that they were fleeing from the evil drow who enslaved people. And after some more parlay, we managed to convince them to join us. We even gave them weapons. Heck, we even gave them magic weapons.
I know, it's crazy.
Yep. And
Lent
now there's
them.
the part
Lent them.
Yeah.
I heard.
Not gave.
I heard give.
Lent.
I
Lent.
heard give.
No, I was very clear.
He was
I don't want to have to
very
kill
clear.
dwarves to get these back.
did say it a couple times that, but I'm not sure we'll get them back. And anyway, they're joining our entourage where we already have a kobold and a kid
it's-
that was being a prisoner with us a few sessions ago.
Yeah, I mean it's bad enough you're missing 2 magic items as it is. Well, 3 actually.
Huh?
I said it's bad
Who's
enough
missing?
y'all are missing 3 magic items as it is.
What are we missing?
I'll give you all a moment to think about it. So
I did an inventory, and you told me we had everything when we left that cave.
yeah, well, I mean, there's certain things where on certain creatures or certain people that might not be here. That's all I was saying. So give me a d20 roll there, Sergeant Rock, and we'll see what.
Do we not have the Venus flytrap anymore?
One more note here, because
Where's our Venus flytrap?
we did get surprised by giant spiders when we tried to take a long rest. We moved in with the dwarves and got comfortable with them and started a long rest, and then numerous giant spiders came along and sat down behind us. But yeah, we got through that. Now I'll roll a d20. Don't look for- It was subsequently noticed that we never even asked these dwarves their names, although we did choose to sleep with them. So that tells you something about our party and its very nature. and itself.
You just thought it was shore leave. You got the card Vigilant. When you use this reward, you may add 2d4 to an investigation, perception, or insight check. This bonus can be played after the initial check die has already been rolled.
Use it to see what magic items we're missing.
Well, if Seymour's not here, I can name a couple.
Mm.
Yeah.
One of them that is kind of useless to us
We're
since no
missing
one's
the
watched.
Parapet of Wound Closure, the Hat of Disguising. and the loot that was given so he could practice being a bard.
Yeah.
We're missing our bard.
We need our bard.
Mm.
I know.
But nobody,
Right.
nobody ever since you left the prison is like,
Is he
hey,
still at the
where's
college?
Seymour?
Is he still at the college?
He was with you when you were captured.
Oh shit.
I mentioned that before we even.
I was
first
never
got there.
attached to him.
You,
I didn't
y'all
know
didn't
Seymour was
care.
with us. I thought Seymour was still back at the college. That's why I didn't worry about him.
No, I believe
He's got
Seymour-
my hat
Yeah,
and my
no.
perpetual wound closure that I was loaning to Brother May I.
Oh, there's another. There's that word again. Loan. All right.
But if you rewind a couple episodes, I did bring up Seymour, and I assumed he was just in Rock's back.
Yeah, we talked about him several times.
The bag
in
of
other
stuff.
sessions. Yeah, we just thought he was chilling. We didn't realize that he
what the
was out.
Why do they have a Venus flytrap stuff in the bag? Whatever.
So they took the plant out of my bag and are using him for their own purposes. I bet he's singing at some kind of drow, Capitol building or something.
You know what? I can scry on Seymour.
Right.
Yeah, scry. You're like a real wizard.
I can do a lot of things.
So, you
You know,
guys had
locate
just
person, creature.
you guys
I
had
could
just
stab
finished taking out the spiders, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So, what would you like to do?
I'll use my Eldritch Arcane Sight or whatever to make sure there's no sparklies that we miss.
Which one of these aren't splattered into a million pieces? I think this one and this one were. They were turned to goo.
Yeah, pretty much.
What about these two?
I mean, they're somewhat decent condition.
The milk, their poison sacks.
I was thinking, hey, Ducks, you got that whip. If you wanted, we could probably collect some of their poison glands.
Yeah. I think that'd be a good thing. Let's do it. I got some vials here.
I got plenty of vials as well if you need some extra.
All right.
I
So
can
I would like
assist
to
if
milk
anybody
the
needs it.
spider's venom sacs
Okay, well, you know the role you need for that.
for 100, Bob.
What roll is that?
Am I able to assist? I'm proficient with my poisoner's kit as well.
Survival.
I mean, I can help you or I can do it. It's your call.
I will assist you, but since my VTT is not responding, could you roll for us?
You'll assist me?
I will assist you.
Okay, I'm gonna guide myself while I do it. So, 31 and a D4, 32.
Uh-huh.
Missed it by that much.
That wasn't good enough.
I know. I'm doing my best here. Literally, I'm doing my
If
best.
you only got 1 point higher, it wouldn't have mattered. So
It wouldn't have mattered.
it wouldn't have mattered. Give me a D4.
Okay, I will give you another 4.
All right, so you have was able to milk at least 4 vials worth of this poison.
Okay,
Cameras, huh? What?
check them.
It looks like we lost Ducks.
Yeah, his camera went off, but I think it
Yeah,
doesn't
his-
really matter since
yeah,
he's
his
in that
space is
place.
still held.
Okay.
His
Yeah.
space is still
Yeah.
held, so we should be good.
All right.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd ask.
Am I still here?
Yes.
Yep.
You're still there.
Okay, good. Hey, glitch.
Oh, and just for personal reference, the views of the meme behind Ducks does not represent the thoughts and feelings of those here at Roll Hit Die. Just to throw that out there.
Oh no, these are definitely personally held views.
All I saw was, what do Mormons believe? And I was like,
Yeah, that's it.
So stop there.
Where are we going with this?
Where's this joke leading to? So you got 4 vials of the spider's poison.
2d8.
Rock is actually in the cave now, and he's introducing himself formally and asking these dwarves their names.
So I will say each vial will be one application of poison to whatever weapon you put it on, and yes, it adds an extra 2d8 damage to your whatever it is you're doing, whatever you're hitting. If
Alright.
they fail the Constitution saving throw, it needs a Constitution saving throw of 11. So if you want to keep that in track, hold on. You know what? I'll just do this.
I can just message it to him, or if he asks, I have it here.
Copy and paste. There you go. That is what the poison does.
So what? Now we have the lizard man himself.
All right. So where were we? You
What are the names
were
of the door?
just. I was wondering when you was gonna ask that question. There you go. See. So I am Thradal Goblinbane. This is Dane. What the hell? Can't read my own handwriting. How do you like that? Lutker.
Well,
And the last over there is Bohild Battlehammer. And
what was Dane's second part? Sorry.
Lutger, Lutgeher.
Okay.
And apparently I have already put down who has which one of those weapons. Throndal has the axe, Dane has your Yukwala, and Bohild has your shuttle sword. And what in the hell am I looking at?
I can't cock my eyebrow high enough to match that.
Want me to turn it off?
I thought that was
That
Doesn't
did
look
not
familiar.
sound like
Mr. Facebook.
I don't know. It looks like kind of a duck's avatar there.
That's what I thought, but when I first saw it, I thought it was Mr. Facebook.
Okay. Well, that we digress. So, you were able to get the poison,
Yes.
and what would you guys like to do now?
We still didn't get our full night's sleep yet, correct?
I
you-
don't believe so. I think that happened on your first watch.
Yeah, finish out the watch or the rest.
Hmm.
I'm just trying to cuddle up with my guest who joined me in my rucksack there.
Nope, I left. I left. Right. Thanks for the cover. Good night. And a little thin for me now. Sorry.
I started off 270, now I'm down to 200.
Or was she talking about your hair?
I was thinking,
Comment.
maybe the gaunt face. I don't know.
No comment. I go back to the back of the cave where I was, and start to settle in.
Mm. So who's taking who's taking the second watch?
I was on the third watch when everything happened.
I know Rox seems to take all the watches because he doesn't
Yep.
technically have to sleep.
But
I'll
he
do
needs-
it.
All right, so Corporal and Rock give me perception checks, and I think Corporal will roll me a d20 as well on top of that. Alrighty then. So Corporal, why don't you give me another d20 roll, will you please? Alright. All right, so you guys sitting there doing your watch. And let's see, your perceptions are 18 and 12. Corporal punishment, you do hear something during your watch. About, we'll say 3 hours into your watch, you start hearing this.
Okay. Yeah. Sergeant Rock, do you hear anything?
Nope.
I'm hearing like a clicking and a hissing sound.
It almost sounds like not quite a stone hitting the ground, and not quite water. Something in between.
Maybe a clay pot.
So maybe acid, and you hear the impact of the acid, and then you hear it burning.
It could be, or it could be a snake with a peg leg. I'm not really sure.
Can you home in on it? Got those big horns. Do your ears match?
I do have a trinket of noise detection, so
And it sounds like after you sit there discussing it for a little bit that the dripping sound is getting faster.
oh well, that sucks. The sound is getting faster. Can I roll an insight to see if I?
Sure.
Okay.
That sound it's making after the fact almost sounds like something cooling as it hits the ground.
Oh, so it sounds like something hot is dripping, and then when it hits the ground, it's cooling off.
Sizzling?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see any drains out here that would be dripping hot water, but let me do a quick little patrol around the area and see if I notice where dripping noise is coming from. Put his hood up, and then he'll do a little fly around and see if he notices anything that looks like it's dripping.
Okay.
Someone bored or?
Go ahead and move your character where you're looking.
So I looked over here, and along here, and along this side.
Really wish I wasn't sleeping back here.
I mean, I have a passive that's stupid fucking high, and so does Ducks. I'm just sleeping.
Question,
Mm-hmm.
Dan.
Yes.
Is this something that maybe would I feel anything like temperature changes in the area that might awake me from a light slumber?
Not yet. It's not close enough.
Cool.
Not yet.
I'm just saying you should have stayed and cuddled.
Okay. Well, hindsight's 20/20 and all that shit. So.
Sergeant Rock, though, Corporal Punishment will tell you that the sound does sound like it's coming from inside the cave everybody's asleep in.
Please come wake me up.
Oh, well, yeah, I can
That
fly
would have
over.
been nice to know.
That way I won't disturb any of them because I fly right over them. Uh-oh, what's this blob here in the back?
Lava?
Yes, looks like a... I think I just drew on you. Yeah, it looks like a glowing puddle that is starting to form out of the back there.
Is that lava? Is that why it's sizzling?
Looks that way.
I think we should probably wake people up, Sergeant
Yeah.
Rock.
And
It
it's
seems-
steadily dripping more and more, and it's dripping from the ceiling above you.
Hey guys! Hey guys! I
Okay,
think
my
we,
ship is-
What?
there it goes.
What?
everybody should probably wake up because we're having an issue here.
I don't want to close on this.
Right. Are there more spiders?
No, I think it's lava, and it's in here.
Yeah. Hey, you dwarves, did you not notice that there was a fumarole venting into your cave?
Oh. That's something for sure.
I thought dwarves would be
It's
expert on
getting
breathing.
it's getting faster as time goes on.
Yeah, well, actually, as you're getting people somewhat up and stirring, a big, huge chunk of rock just falls, splats into the freshly forming puddle in the ground on the ground, and it's no longer dripping now. So,
It's,
So now
Is
it's
it
pouring.
doing more than dripping, Dan?
oh yeah, it's starting to ease its way towards you. So
Right,
whoever is not up needs to roll me a
I jumped to
dexterity-
the ceiling.
Yeah, jump to the ceiling. Where it's coming from.
No, it's coming down over here. I'm gonna jump up where I am.
Okay.
So, Dan, I'm taking it. I'm still back here. That I didn't have a chance to move yet.
Well, somebody was talking about I want 5 more minutes of sleep, so they're
I
the
did
ones.
not say that.
They're the ones I need a dexterity saving throw from.
okay.
As
Well,
a
he's right
3
next to
foot
me.
chunk of ceiling above where this puddle of dripping lava is falls and it starts to come oozing out. And now it's starting to fill the back side of the cave. Yeah, you're like I don't want to get up, and then you notice it's getting a little warmer in here, and you look up and it's coming right for you. So you're able to get up fast enough to get out of the way. Let's see. I need to roll 3 myself.
When I see the chunk fall, can I do a thing?
Once I finish what's going on right here, you can.
Okay. It's like, oh, hey, there's lava dripping. I have an idea. Thunk. Oh.
Why don't you, since you brought that up, roll me 66 right quick while I
Gotcha.
try to...
So there's 21 is the number that I rolled.
Yep, let's find out if you are one person short. I need 2 more d20 rolls, one for the tiefling and one for the human male. If somebody would like to roll those for me.
Okay, she rolled them, so I was waiting for another, but hadn't come through on my end yet.
16 and 18, Dan.
All right.
That's way better than me. I would have gotten.
I tried, but apparently I put the formula in wrong.
Well, I was trying to find...
Yeah, I got my show going on. What's up?
There's a light on the oven. So,
Be right back.
Not a problem. Okay, so where is it? I have to bring it up on another page. So you said you caused 66. So it's 21 points. And I need to find my... There we go. And where are you? Okay, so let's go ahead and roll a d3. So you're on the ceiling, Ducks. So you have a split second to make this decision.
Okay.
As Dane starts screaming, he was not fast enough to get away from it.
Dane?
Mm-hmm. Now, you're certain he's not going to make it. But he has your koala on him.
Meh, I can buy another one.
Okay, so...
God rest his soul.
So Dane is devoured by the lava. So what was our other rolls? Corporal Punishment, I guess you rolled for the tiefling?
Yeah, 16 and 18.
Did you roll for the human as well?
Yep.
All right, Serge, what were you rolling for?
I was rolling because I saw her 16, but not her 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I thought she just rolled once.
The two of them were able to get out of the way of the lava, no problems. You're just down one of the doors. So I will put a line through Dane. He was short-lived, but he did live.
I'm
going to offer a prayer for his soul.
I could bring him back.
But you have to have a piece of him, right?
And I've been wanting to do something for a while now.
I was going to say, the only issue is his body is completely consumed by the lava.
Yeah, the second all this had started, I wanted to try something to see if anything would happen.
What would you like to try?
I would like to try to cast a spell. Tidal Wave.
Oh,
Alright.
it's kind of like summon steam golem.
So yeah, you cast Tidal Wave and the whole cave is now full of steam. So visibility is now nil. Also...
Yeah, like if he's the only one there getting devoured, it's like, okay, he's dead. So I'm going to have the tidal wave just go this way from in front of Ducks.
Right. So I need Belfie, Ducks, and Corporal to roll me another dex save.
So It only goes.
Yeah.
Actually,
This is not your tidal wave.
Yeah. I was just gonna check.
This is
Yeah.
this is a different effect. All right. Corporal does not make it. It looks like the other two do. All right. As you cast tidal wave, and it goes down the tunnel to try to cool off the lava.
Hmm.
It creates a secondary environmental hazard. The whole entire area fills with steam.
Yeah, because it goes 30 feet. So if I cast it there, it'd go that far, and
Let's see.
if you want to do the 30 feet, it'd come this far back. 10 feet high, 10 feet wide. So
Well, let's see.
that's the area.
Roll. You
Well,
know,
it does
I'll
make.
do it.
I do get the +1, so it's the 10.
It's not that bad. You guys only take about 4 points of fire damage. Of course, half for those who have a resistance. As the steam shoots out the tunnel back into your faces.
Since it's a deck save, evasion would make that 0, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So pretty much, I think Corporal's the only one that took like 2 points of steam damage. Is that right?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So that was that.
Well, we need to find another cave.
Yep. And you'll notice
Right, another
after-
cave. Or is this entire section going to be unstable now? If it's starting to break through here, what's to say it's not going to flood all the hallways?
Debbie Downer.
Well, why don't we get above wherever the lava is coming from? We need to go up.
Well, if we follow the map,
I think we're going down.
okay,
aren't
yeah, that happened. All right, so which way are we going on the map? You had it, Ducks.
we? Yeah, we're still going in and down.
Because we were making our way out, which was taking us to the surface.
you guys
Well, it's
decided you
taking
wanted
us
to go
to-
towards the children.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's going
the
to take us
children
to
are-
the surface.
Well, it's near the surface. It's not
No.
deeper into the cave.
Not. It's
yeah,
not.
it's,
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, it's further into the cave system, but not deeper into the ground, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it was a way out, but it was going to
there
take us
is
to
there
them
is
first.
an external in the description that Shadrick gave you that the cave or whatever it is that these experiments are going on in is near the surface. It has an external entrance. He just gave you the route through the caves to get to that particular location from like a
Mhm.
back door, if you will, or it's Underdark entrance. Then he told you could also take the other route to go completely out, then try to find where that other place is underground by traveling on the surface. But he couldn't give you those directions. Or didn't give you those directions.
Right.
Mm.
So we
However you
directed
wish
this to the underground.
However you wish to look at that. So, yeah, you guys have not had nothing but a short rest, so remember that. And what are you doing?
Right.
No running away from the lava.
All right, well, it's slow moving. Even with the cooling down, it slowed it down some, but you still, it's coming through the hole in the ceiling there. So, march in order and tell me which direction you're going.
Have we had a long rest since the puddles?
No.
The pudding?
I thought we had, because I was on the last rest from last night.
Yeah, we did have a long rest if we weren't part of the third shift.
Okay.
Yeah,
I-
because
I would be hopping back up on the carpet so I don't slow us down again if there's room.
we got to the caves, we talked to the dwarves, then it was Belfie and Fritz, or Rock and Ducks, then me and Rock, then the spiders attacked.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys were on your third watch when the lava started coming down.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
then, yes, then you would have,
Okay.
short of the ones who were on second watch,
Second watch.
you would have got a long rest.
Okay. Because I apparently already reset my stuff
yeah,
last
'cause
episode.
I had done that because
For
I was
some
on
odd
the-
reason, when your camera glitches, it looks like you're doing this.
Who, me?
Yeah. When your camera does that whole thing in the back, it almost looks like you're doing that with like a brown arm or a wooden arm or something. There it goes.
What's the devil?
Anyway. All right, so you guys, I guess, technically did have a long rest, except for who was on second watch? It was Ducks? No, it was
Ducks.
Surge.
I was on the third watch.
No, it was
'cause-
me and Rock on the second watch.
Oh yeah, the corporal.
So it was Belfie and Rock on the last session. Then it was Rock and Ducks. Then it was me and Rock.
Oh, you're thinking the last long
Last
rest.
session.
This long rest, you guys only got to the second.
Well,
Right.
we were resting when the spiders attacked.
Right, but you
Last
didn't get
session
your
when
full
we
rest.
ended.
I think they attacked on your first watch.
That was first watch.
Yeah.
Was that first?
Yeah.
Then what was Belfie's perception, Rock's perception, Duck's perception, and my or Duck's perception? Because there were two sets of perceptions.
I took one watch last week. I don't remember which one it was, but we did get through my.
Yeah, because
I think we started off with a resting session last session.
We started last session with you facing the.
we
No.
started facing the pudding.
Pudding. We started
Okay.
with
We
the
got
pudding.
here.
Chocolate pudding.
You had all the rats with you, May I? We talked to
Yeah.
them. We agreed that we would rest and make our way out. And then, we had our insight rolls.
Yeah, it's because
Um,
you guys cave. No, I moved you to make the cave bigger, so it was still the same. It was still the same rest session after the.
It was this, we were beginning to rest, but you moved us for the spider attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
right here we have perception from Belfie and Rock. Belfie rolled a 4. Nothing happened. Perception from Rock and Ducks. Ducks rolled a 1. Nothing happened. Rock rolled a perception with me. I rolled a 19 and a 20. And then we rolled initiative.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what spells I used up last time. But
Yeah.
let's continue on. I'll figure it out along
All
the way.
right, so give me a marching order and tell me which direction you're heading.
All right. I guess Belfie's going to get on the carpet with Rock, and Rock's going to fly ahead a little bit and scout. But it's going to look like just a carpet because Belfie's hiding flat on the carpet, and I got my hood up.
All right, so once you no need to move the miniatures around. If I had a
Did it.
place to put you, I would put you there.
Yeah. I can be in the back if you guys want this time.
All right, so give me perceptions for the whoever's in front and whoever's in back.
All right, I'm in back. Hope my perception is useful.
Aw,
It's the same. Except I rolled much lower.
Yeah, well,
It's like 16, 16, yes, but I'm looking at my dice like, why?
Okay, well, it seems pretty clear. You're not being followed by anybody. You don't see anybody up front.
Do we notice any other lava?
You just see the cooling lava that was behind you when you left several hours ago, and you're not seeing any now.
Yeah, because I remember we did take a short rest after that because I used
We need
dice.
another cave or shelter to hide out in.
All right,
You have
so,
any of them inspirational speeches that no one understands there, Rock?
You want to pause for 10 minutes? We can go through one of those. Yep.
I mean, you're just on the carpet, aren't you? Can't you just talk and ride?
But I think if you guys are walking, you might not benefit.
I mean, yeah, we could take 10 minutes. Why not? That way no one drowns in lava.
Okay, so you guys are going to stop and take a couple minutes.
Right. Listen, new dwarf friends, it's important to know that you're not going to really understand what it is he's about to say, but you're going to feel better after, so just listen with an open mind.
Okay, and in the middle of this conversation, you start saying that, and you turn to continue the conversation with Rondal, and he looks at you, his eyes go wide, and then he drops out of view.
Whoa, what? drops out of view.
Reflex save.
Dexterity save, please.
He's getting sucked into the earth.
Anybody who is
I'm gonna try to see if I can grab him.
anybody who's standing on their feet that are not on a carpet right now,
Okay.
give me a dex
Yeah.
save.
Danger sense. Danger sense.
Can you see this? Is that how danger sense works?
It's a danger that I can see. Yeah. I get advantage on the saving throw for
Oh,
dexterity.
everybody gets a +1 that's in my circle too.
So 27.
What about 5 then?
Is this a spell that targets only me and not an area?
Is
No.
that
Okay.
It's not a spell. Is that
Oh.
11? Does that count your +1, Corporal?
No, it'd be 12.
Okay. So you're just barely able to get out of the rain as the whole ground underneath you guys. I need 2 more for the human and the other tiefling.
She's got wings if she's being pulled.
Okay,
And it
so
won't matter,
yeah.
but she can fly.
Well, this is going to
15,
determine.
15.
All right. Well, she grabs a hold of him and then flaps her wings and flies up. As 20-foot as a area of the caves that you guys are traveling in, just falls away into a 20-foot deep pit. So Brother May I and Surge, you will take some damage from this fall.
And I wanted to grab the dwarf guy.
All right, you can let's give me Dex at disadvantage for that,
Dex at dis.
because you're trying to keep yourself from
Deva.
falling at the same time.
I take it that was during the speech, so we didn't get our tip points.
I mean, if he continues, like, oh, you guys are falling. Well, when you fall, you'll want to make sure.
So a 15.
The tuck and roll.
Let's see. So what I'll do is I'll allow that to be advantage on his Dex save. All right, so just you graze his fingers as he's falling. The 2 of them are now at the bottom of this 20-foot deep pit, unconscious.
All right, I'll walk to the bottom of the pit.
Surge and May I will both take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Not 54, 5.
Yes, 5.
Don't want to fat finger that. I mean, I'm still alive, but. So, I have an idea. I'm going to cast Goodberry.
Mhm.
Both their mouths. Pop, pop.
Are you down at the pit with them?
I
He-
fell in the pit.
He fell
Oh,
in.
you fell in the pit.
Yeah,
Okay.
he fell in with them. All right, so you put
Yeah,
the
I
Goodberries-
jumped down.
You put the good berries in their mouth, and they come back with a 1 hit point.
What are you doing down there?
Oh, just taking a stroll. You want to come down with us?
No, not really. No.
All
You
right,
want
then.
one while
Here,
you're
catch.
here, may I?
I throw the rope up.
Can I try?
Oh, I'm
I'm
good,
not
thanks.
strong, but I'll try and grab the rope
Hook it to the
Tie it.
carpet.
and tie it off somewhere.
Okay.
Hook it to the carpet.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna probably look for like a stalactite or stalagmite or something, but sure.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
rock the carpet and wrap it around the carpet and say, I can pull them out of there.
All right.
Hey, may I? Here,
So,
take these, may I? And I'll have you 5 good berries.
so
Okay.
you've got this rope hanging there by the carpet. Who's climbing first?
Oh, I don't need the rope. I'll let them go.
I don't need the
Pick up
rope.
handle.
I'll assist people out.
So yeah, I'll help people out. I'll like walk up next to the rope and hold their hand as like and hold them and push them as they're climbing the rope.
Yep. So Throndal grabs the rope and just starts to climb up. And as he does, he goes up about a foot, comes down. Goes up about a foot, comes down.
Right, that's what I look like climbing ropes too sometimes. Somebody
So
help
I
him.
will
The
climb
only
up underneath
difference
him and
is-
push him up.
Yeah. Well, the only difference is he's not sliding down the rope.
Is the carpet moving?
The carpet is being pulled down into the hole.
Damn it!
Right, maybe we can try my idea of tying it to a stalactite or stalagmite.
Reason being,
He
the
weighs
carpet
more
can-
than 500 pounds.
well, the carpet is holding Rock and Belfie at the same time
Ah.
as you're adding a
I don't think my 40
Two-
some pounds is going to make a
200
difference.
something pound dwarf that are built rather solid.
Why don't you just tie it around my waist?
I'm good to 1,200 pounds. It just slows me down if it's over 600.
Oh, that's true.
I have a pointless thing I bought a long time ago that I'm going to use. I'm gonna use my climber's kit. I bought this
All right,
thing,
So,
and it gives me a 25-foot movement speed for climbing.
so with that, since the carpet can actually hold the weight, pardon me, I will roll for his climb. Nope. Now he's actually having. Let's see. We'll do it with advantage because your help. Nope. He just can't seem to get up there. Surge, you want to climb using your climber's kit?
Yep, I can use an action to anchor myself. When I do, I can't fall more
How-
than 25 feet.
How big
from
of
the point
a
I'm
hole?
anchored,
is it?
20 feet deep.
and I can't
No,
climb more
wide.
than
How big of a
25 feet
hole
away
wide?
from that point.
About from wall to wall, I would say probably a 15-foot style opening.
How
So,
big is the carpet?
It's only a 5x7.
Yeah, is there any reason I can't hop off here and you can just swoop down and pick them up? This seems like an awful lot of work for a very easy solution.
Yeah. You don't even have to hop up. I could swoop down and pick them up and we'll just fly out at a 20-foot speed instead of a 40-foot
Right.
speed.
Let's just do that then.
I was just giving him a chance to exercise.
Yeah, smarter, not harder, love. Look at them. They're sliding down.
And
So-
I walk out, just walk on the wall.
Damn slippers.
Is that the same?
And I do the same, and my
You
contortion
could have
body
jumped.
crawling out.
I could have jumped, but then that would have just been a show off.
And Surge, did you climb or did you hop on the carpet?
I'm using my climber's kit.
Okay, give me a.
He wants to get use out of it. He bought it, and he wants to.
I
And we're
use
going
did.
to take an extra
And-
20 minutes
and
so
as
we
a-
climb
you
out
know.
of this damn hole.
Give me an athletics.
With the climber's kit. Okay. I have no
But
idea, but
would you-
athletics.
Have you ever used an ascender to go any distance? I'm surprised it gives you a speed of 25.
Well,
Um,
the thing is here's what it says. It says.
It says you had a
as
6
an
athletics, so it doesn't
action-
matter.
Yeah, I have +0 on my athletics, but this is what the climber's kit says. I copied it from the book.
So yeah,
Can
you
we be real
get
assholes
about-
and just
10 feet in the air and you're gonna pop one of them pinions, but for some odd reason you weren't thinking. I guess you pulled out one, and instead of you're not holding on with your hands, you go to hit and you fall back into the pit. You take no
can we be
damage.
real
You
assholes?
just fall back in the pit.
Just stay right next to him with the carpet as he's going out, going, are you sure? Are you sure you don't want, are you sure you could just climb right? Okay, what? Oh,
Yeah,
damn it.
no. I didn't do that. So now, because of that impressive display, I go down and pick them up.
Oh, no,
I'm not
he
there.
changed.
I'm just in the wall now.
Did you just anger ban a spell slot?
It's not a spell slot. So I'm
Or
not going
a
to tell you that.
change?
It's a use of
And
his-
it's not one, it's both. So I peek in the wall. What's the tremor sense telling me about this area?
That there might be some loose. There
Okay.
might be some instability in the area.
apparently.
Perfect.
I have to step away for 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Not a problem. Go ahead. So yeah, there might be a little instability in the cave system here. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I am. I'm with them, and I'm an elemental for 6 hours now.
Okay. Now you above ground or underground?
I'm going to be in the ground, watching out for the instability.
Alright.
Actually, let's just go with this. I'm at periscope depth as an elemental.
So there's just a head like.
Yeah, just a little bit of my head just sticking out. So there's
Sure.
just this rock sliding through the ground behind them.
So I'm going
What's
to
the-
ask because this seems to be canon for certain other things. Is ducks standing on your head?
I mean, I'm at the back.
Like a cat on a Roomba. What's the speed of your Earth glide?
30. It's my
30.
normal movement. It's the same as my normal movement, I should say.
Okay, so you can keep up.
Oh, yeah. It's not fast, but it's not slow.
All right. So yeah, you do your little periscope depth, and everybody else is up, and you guys start your marching again. We keep in the same order or no?
I have my, it's 60 feet out, so it's 30 feet in front of them if they're within 30 feet of me.
Okay. So give me
So,
perception for the ones in the back and ones in the front.
my perception.
For the next hour, since I wish to spell to get out of there, I'm going to be along the side of the wall, going with them.
Okay. And I will say that as Sergeant Rock's helping people out with the carpet, he is constantly talking about what?
Oh, yes. Today's briefing was, what was I going to do? It's for methods for detecting mines and crossing minefields safely.
Did he say mimes?
Is there a field with people just look? I'm in a box.
Not mimes, brother. Mines. Not mines that you mine. This extends it into a 15-minute briefing because I have to explain mines. Mines are made by the enemy, and they're filled with explosives and a trigger device that can be proximity or pressure related, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, because the
So
dwarves
you
got
have
real confused when you said a field full of mines. They're like, mines are underground. They're
As
not in
opposed
the
to a
field.
field, as opposed to a field full of yours.
Yeah.
Might.
Mhm.
For some reason, my dwarven language disappeared and went straight to Australian there for a moment. So,
I'll be watching the walls for May I as well in case one of those decides to.
Perception. Oh, yeah, in case something breaks loose on him.
Yep.
Yeah, he gets about halfway down the tunnel, and all of a sudden, a hand pushes him out further. No, I'm kidding.
They'll just slide over and.
Now that I've realized, this is the first time I think Belfie and the dwarves have seen this contortion.
It
there any
is.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you.
Oh, the dwarves don't like you as it is.
Okay.
They didn't like you when you walked in surrounded by rats like a wraith. So, yeah, they got issues with you.
Okay.
Belfie, on
That's
the other
fine.
hand, we'll have to check that out when she returns and see what she thinks.
Well, the dwarves are just spell components.
There's something unnatural about you.
You did contort
Hey!
earlier in front of Belfie,
Oh, that's right, because I did.
and then you immediately fell.
Yeah.
You've been fight on.
He did seem like he knew what to do other than to wave. All right, so
Who's getting spied on? I'm lost.
through
Oh,
that little curtain right there in Belfie's camera.
okay.
I'm gonna assume it's her kid,
Yeah, probably.
but I don't want to make the assumptions and be wrong. So when she gets back, we'll find out what her response is. But the dwarves are steadily, talking about how unnatural it is for you to do whatever the hell it is you're doing. Your friend is a little weird.
As my
Well,
neck
we're all
rotates back
weird.
at him.
So.
Friend might be a strong word.
I'll be in this form for 5 hours.
So yeah, there's no other than. Well,
Even so, everybody gets their 18 temporary hit points from the speech.
welcome back.
Thank you. Sorry, eldest came home to talk to him for a second.
Yeah, I think we waved at him.
Oh, really? Okay.
Waved at somebody that came to the curtain.
That would have been him.
So we need to find out what Belfie's response is, or reaction is to what she sees when Brother May-I decides to make his way out of the hole in the ground and walk along the side of the wall. Care to explain?
I contort myself into where my. Have you seen
Any Japanese horror movie?
Poltergeist? Or not Poltergeist. What was that?
The Ring.
The
No.
Grudge?
1980, late 70s, early 80s.
Right, but you come out looking really creepy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Legion was another one that came out.
Poltergeist. No, not Poltergeist.
I have an idea of what you're going for here, so I'm going to look over. I'm going to
Amityville Horror.
get to the middle of the. I don't watch scary movies, y'all. To the middle of the carpet and go. I knew it, and that's why I didn't want to cuddle with you, you weirdo.
Good call.
What was everybody else's reaction? Like, if they're not reacting all wonky from it, then I'm not going to react wonky from it. I'm still new here. For all I know, this is something he could always do.
I'm a rock in the ground with a duck on my head. So instead of a
don't-
cat on a Roomba, it's a duck on a rock.
I don't like because I've seen it before.
Yeah, Rock's gotten used to it, so he just flies along, okay, glances over and goes, oh yeah.
Yeah, so that would be Belfie's reaction. She look around, take the temperature, and then tell him, "Yeah, I knew it. I knew you were a freak, and that's why we didn't cuddle."
Exorcist was the movie I was thinking of. And the
Ah,
girl came
right.
down the stairs.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. Does this 20-foot collapse? Does it like actually open up on some kind of nice tunnel cave that we could then move into?
It does not.
Pre-collapsed.
Right. Well, if we're up, we might as well just push forward.
So yeah, you have a choice to use all those, one of those, none of those. Good berries. Your call.
I used all 5 to get me back up there.
Okay. Yeah. The doors have 1 hit point each. If someone wants to do anything with them, I have elemental.
How many hit points did they max out at?
They went down, took 5 damage, and are unconscious. So I assume 4 each would get them up to max.
That's about right.
Okay, I'll do lay on of hands for both of them.
All right, so lay on hands. You can give them 3 points each to make them full. They're only
Okay.
commoners, so.
3.
Well, they had 1 from the Goodberry.
Yeah.
Their max
they
hit
have
points
4
is
hit
only
points.
4.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, just hold still a minute. I just need to touch you. You'll feel much better when I'm done, and no, I'm not doing anything weird to you. I'm a paladin. I heal people.
That's a hell of a link.
That is a link. Yep.
Oh, the Exorcist stairs.
Yeah.
Shut.
Yeah, that's what he said he looks like when he does that move. I was.
But the head's more straight up.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
trying to find. There's a one of these movies that's got the Japanese ghost where the arms go back, but then the head turns around. I think there's one recent. Legion has a look kind of like that too.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. Let's see. Nope, I can't seem to find it. So we'll move on. So you guys are traversing on. You have your speech about mines in the field and how to watch out for them, and
Take them.
but the rest you're traversing for the next several hours. You guys have walked about, I'll say, 12 hours. You've
On the 5th hour, I'd come out and see if I could take a place on the carpet for about an hour.
Sure.
Okay.
Yep. In fact, I'll walk behind the carpet, and you can have it with a couple of the dwarves to keep our pace up.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so Ducks, you're gonna have to walk now. Sorry.
So after a full day, how much farther are we? We were getting pretty close, weren't we?
That was 12 hours, you said?
and it told you guys you had how many days of travel?
3 days. We
That was
walked,
great.
slept, found the weird giant, walked, found the dwarves after about 10 hours. So then we rested there, and then 12 hours on this trek so far.
Okay. So looking at the map, you think you're getting pretty close to the destination that's marked. What would you guys like to do?
What's
And
the
how
plan
long-
once we get there?
How long was it since we moved from the lava to where we're at now?
About 12 hours.
12 hours.
Then we
Okay.
need to rest. We have to try.
Yeah.
We need to rest and we need somebody to scout.
Or a few people to scout.
I mean, I can be damn near invisible when I try.
I can stay in the ground, and I can concentrate on a spell that'll help you be invisible, basically. I can stay
Right.
within range of you, as long as you don't move too quick.
I won't be moving quick if I'm trying to not be heard.
Mhm. But do we know if any of them have true sight?
We don't.
True sight wouldn't really affect sneaking.
If I'm just stealthing, then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you're
Okay.
invisible and you're not stealthing, then they'll see you. But if you're invisible and stealthing, or just stealthing in general,
Yeah.
right. So
we do have to watch out probably for some alarm spells, though, if this
I
place
can-
is going to be trapped.
I can check for regular traps along the way.
I would go sneaking with you, but I would be a hindrance. To check
I'll
for
come along with you.
Arcane.
Yeah, Rock recommends that that himself and the cleric and the paladin stay back with our little gang of wards and send the others ahead. And we can get started on a rest now so that these guys can then take last one.
All
Okay.
right.
Sounds like a plan then. You have the map, you know which way we're going.
All right, let's do it.
Good luck.
I mean, do you
So-
want to move up until we find the place, or go back and get them and then bring them up a little ways? What do you want to do about
I
that?
think we should, if we're going to rest, we don't want to get too close. We should just scout ahead for a bit, make sure nothing's around here that looks like there's any watches that come through regularly or anything like that. And then do another scouting farther ahead on the morrow.
Okay. So,
Sounds like a good plan to me.
So we're resting just a couple hours from our destination.
and who's doing the search? There's the
Uh, myself and Dux, and then Surge is going to be underneath, I believe.
Yeah, I'm
He's
gonna have
going
Pacifier case
subterranean.
going.
so,
So
give me
that
So
some-
they'll
the
have-
dex check plus 10.
It'll be your whatever you stealth plus 10.
so
yeah.
go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
And are we assisting each other, Belfie?
I have advantage always on stealth,
Exactly.
so
So you're assisting me then?
sure. Plus 10 is 38.
Okay, you think you're hidden?
Hey!
He also has a 38.
You think you're hidden as well. All right, so, oops, what the hell just happened?
I didn't know.
That's a pretty good grouping there, Belfie. We're pretty stealthy. Look at that. 28, 24, 28, 27.
You
I'm going
thou
to step away for a bit. I should be back in 10 minutes.
have fun.
Hope everything comes out all right.
Oh, sorry.
There shouldn't be any trouble.
Oh, what happened?
Nothing.
All
No,
right,
I
so
was
Belfield-
looking at Twitch.
Yeah,
That's
that's me.
all.
Oh,
And Dux.
So yeah, I'll just be
uh-oh.
It's going to be just the two of us.
underground.
All right, I have
Yeah.
mental communication, so we can keep a running
All right,
dialogue.
so I'm showing you the screen, but I
Yep,
need
but it's
you
blank.
to put
It's-
your miniature right here.
All right.
Bottom right.
Bottom
should
middle?
be a bottom middle. Should be a red arrow pointing where I want you to put it.
Boop.
Ah, see it.
Shaboop.
Oh. Only taking up some space there.
Okay, so what I need to do now
Closer.
is go here.
Oh, we got a fancy briefing from the Colonel.
see if this works. Oh, shoot. It takes the whole thing away. I don't want that. Alright, so that's back where it goes. Alright, well, let me just go back to where it was at. So, as you sneak, you're at the face of a cave, which is right here.
Oh, all right.
Now, you see no real good place to sleep. And now, this is, let's say about 30 minutes into your search, you come across this. Following the map.
Oh, we don't see anybody around.
Let's check. Doo-doo-doo. For where you're currently at, you do see some stuff around.
And I'm sorry, you said the time, but like, how far away are we from our companions that we just left?
Is it 30 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, so not too far away.
No, not too far. Probably maybe
A
a
little closer
mile.
than comfort would dictate that we rest.
You didn't see any patrol routes in the caves below.
Okay.
As if they weren't expecting anything to come up at you from them. Come up at them from the Underdark.
All right.
Now, mind you, let's see. The cave entrance is right here. Do you see the lines I just put in?
No,
Cave entrance.
I do not.
Where we
Well,
are.
because I'm
down
still
at
in the
bottom.
GM's lair. That's why. That was real nice. Let's see if I can move them. There we go.
Okay, so those lines are the
And you guys are just outside.
entrance.
I would have just clipped the map, the wall there to show you
that's it.
where the light comes in. But unfortunately, when I made the whole entire map, I didn't make it individual. So if I go to delete part of it, it'll delete all of it all the way around.
Yeah, that sucks. All right. Well, I don't know if he's back or not.
Rock? No, but he's not
No,
here.
not Rock.
Ducks.
Not Rock. Ducks.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so if I see people, I would be mentally talking to Ducks, because we did say we were going to use a communication through him so we could all communicate, to ask Surge to see how many people he could sense, or how many beings he could sense. And these are the same chambers that I was in, correct? The same kind of cryogenic chambers?
They do look similar.
Okay.
All right, do me a favor. Tell me. Nope, that's not going to do it for you, is it?
Ah,
Oh, that opened it up, but it blocked off a
yeah,
wall.
I can't see.
Yeah, there's a wall right here that looks. All right, it's open. Never mind.
That's what I want to make sure. I wanted to make sure when I pulled it loose that it didn't open everything up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, what I can see is a sharp angle here and a sharp angle up here, other than just the normal wall.
I just see a curve. This is the apex of the curve up here for me. So
Oh, yeah, I moved up, so I have my curve, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, the wall still seems in place other than where you took it out.
Okay, good. Which I still made a mistake, but I'll take care of that right now. All right, so what do y'all want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to. I mean,
Dux, are you back?
I don't think so.
You know what? Let's go ahead and take ourselves a 5-minute break right here.
Okay,
5-10
that sounds
break.
good. Sorry.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. So my players can get bathroom breaks taken care of, as well as get drinks and snacks and whatever. So we'll see you in about 10.
You're back. We're taking a break. He was
determined.
intense about it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Creeper.
Uh-huh. We're just discussing pronunciation of different words, the way they're spelled, and how people
No,
say
it's
them.
funny. Like the way my last name is spelled, so many people call me Meacham. And because my name has a CH in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, no, that's a hard K sound. And one guy tried to correct me on the pronunciation of my name. He's like,
my
no,
name.
a CH is said as a soft ch sound. You don't
Depends
say
on what
CH as
its
a K.
background is.
Well, no, and I said to him, I was like, oh, so I went to shul, and I used a schedule, and I studied chemistry. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, basically.
Well, I mean, if you listen to Rush, it's exactly how he pronounces school is shul.
I know.
On purpose,
Rush
I think.
Limbaugh. He also yogs. He doesn't jog. He yogs.
He's a yogger.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure it's jogging. No, it's definitely a soft J.
But I had issues where I actually got. Granted, we're in the middle of the game and we're live and we're discussing these kind of things.
Oh, awesome.
I got kicked out of kindergarten because I wouldn't sign my name properly.
Oh yeah, because you were using your right hand or your
Dan
left hand
instead of
instead of your
Daniel?
right hand.
Yeah, I was putting Dan instead of Daniel.
My father-in-law was Bill. That was his name, just Bill, not William, Bill. And he had a teacher write him up. He was in the office and his mom had to come down and like, no, this is his birth certificate. This is his name. You know,
My mother had to do the same thing.
crazy.
I mean, he didn't go to school in Oklahoma, did he?
Wait, no, hold on.
Spain.
No.
So
All
what
right.
did Buffy find on their scouting mission?
We're still
We're still
scouting.
there.
We just started.
Say,
Yeah.
give me a perception check.
Right then.
And like I said, you're at the mouth of the opening, so I went ahead and moved your miniatures back a little.
Right.
Yep.
It's an 18.
And so I go into werebear form.
I'm still underneath you. I mean, here just a second, because why not? There you go.
All right. So, with your sense, I think you can go out. Let me check to see what you guys' vision currently is.
I can see to here, so
Same.
I see all people
Okay.
that
Of
when I was
course,
forward.
you can hear and feel the crackling of a fire off to the right. Let's see. You can see. Did I do that right? I thought I did that right.
I have 1, 2, 3, and 4.
All right. The only difference is with Surge, I can't really do your 360 with the walls in place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can.
All right. So you count. I think you guys have counted how many people you see out there.
Yeah, we see 4.
5.
5 for you. 4 from. Oh yeah, there. That is a person.
You can feel the hum of some sort of. I don't think you've ever been a Earth Elemental in any of the past villages.
No, I was a water elemental when we dealt with the mind flares, and I was a wolf when we dealt with the
Okay. So off to the left, where you feel
others.
2 sets of footsteps, you can feel what can only be described as 6 lightly vibrating boxes. I mean, the way if you feel it through the ground, it's kind of like a.
Yeah, when you hold your teeth together and you hum like that, it's just a gentle.
Now, Dux, on the other hand, even with whichever perception he ends up using, as one of you guys start to step forward a little, get a better look inside the cave entrance there, he grabs you and pulls you back and points to the ground.
Right. I look where he points.
You see a silver line that goes from one side to the other side of the opening.
So when I say into her mind, do I recognize it as an alarm spell?
You would. You've seen your father use this before. Back when he was trying to teach you. Yeah, he was trying to teach you magic and it just wouldn't take.
Right.
I got a lot of background in it now.
I think this, and I'll say back in my mind, right, I think this is the point where we go back and tell the others what we have found.
What? You just have to step over it, don't step through it.
That's not how alarm works, if I recall. Some in my clan
No,
have
you just have to
used-
go over it. That's right. Never
Yeah,
mind.
some in my clan have used it. It's a border, it's a barrier. You break the plane of its existence, and someone will be notified.
Yeah, like
Ah,
going
yeah.
through a window in a very high priced mansion.
I wasn't going to bring that up.
So,
Right.
now mind you, the three of you, what you see, nobody else sees.
Right,
I just want to let you know, unless they're looking at the stream, they do not see what you see.
right.
Our lovely friend Rod has given me tips on how to split the party in different
Damn it,
maps.
Rod. Okay, so I'm looking, and these boxes, I recognize them as things that I do not like.
Oh, you would recognize it. It's not the exact same kind of one you were in, but it is similar. These are laying flat on the back instead of straight up in the air. They are some sort of cryo chamber.
Do they look like they're on and...
You do see lights blinking, and if Surge was able to communicate with you, he'd tell you he could feel the power running through them.
Right, we need to leave, because if I have any idea of what's going on here, there are people
Now,
being...
mind you, the people that you see, let me see if I can get a good picture for you. Well, I need to find one that actually has the right setup. Anyway, the creatures that you see before you, they got kind of a bluish skin to them. These, on the other hand, oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what was going on.
Someone talking about getting some sleep. Yeah, of course.
Alright, this might be a good link to use. So let's try this one and see what you guys think.
No, don't like it.
Let's see. Oh! What time is it? Is it close enough to 9 o'clock?
You got 3 minutes.
The fuck, Dan?
They look fine.
So are these people?
They are humanoid in appearance. They just seem to have... Where did my...
Augmentations of sorts.
They seem to have some
looks-
weird kind of augmentations.
So, and to be clear, these don't look anything like anybody that I encountered in my...
Currently, no. I mean, a couple of them are wearing what looks like lab coats.
Okay. Similar dress, but this wouldn't be the appearance of anybody that I had dealt
Oh,
with.
no. The ones you dealt with all looked human.
Just making sure.
Yeah, these
double-checking.
all look like a combination of possibly human and animal.
Who am animal? Got it. Okay.
Did we just like fall into anime realm? Suits of armor that can take on souls and amalgamations of human and animal.
If there's a bunch of tentacles in the next chapter, I'm gonna be...
You see Rock perk right up.
I don't. I'm not with you, so...
All right, so...
Did Rock leave his walkie-talkie in your pocket again?
I hope not. It's too loud. Yeah, so I'm suggesting that we go back.
All right.
Let him below know.
So I relayed a surge that we're going to return because it's been alarmed and we don't want to trip it.
I'll mention they seem like these have some form of power on them as they're humming.
It's not surprising. It seemed like they had a kind of a magical grid almost to have those run. I don't quite remember how it worked, but it seems very similar to what I was encased in. I need to get out of here.
All right. So we'll take off, I guess.
Let's see. They all do seem to speak common when you do catch words and phrases being used, by the way, ducks.
Ah. So what do I overhear?
One
Being
over
interesting.
to one side mumbling about readings seem to be normal. Just minor chatter from the groups that you see. You don't quite catch the entire conversation, but the two by the fire having some sort of conversation about, something they had to eat earlier, or, what they're going to do later, and what's the next possible experiment they can work with, what animal-human combination they can work with.
So they're the experimenters, not just the guards. So does it look like they've been doing self-experimentation, like they've been experimenting on themselves?
They look like they're a product of experimentation.
Okay.
And yeah, the two that are at the fire, they all seem to be carrying a sword and shield, at least. You didn't quite catch what kind of armor they're wearing because, a couple of them got lab coats over them, but the two by the fire have chainmail on. And, they don't do a whole lot of discussing anything beyond, the food, what they got to do, when they're supposed to get back on patrol, stuff like that.
Okay.
But let's see, do I have an actual? No, I do not. So they all stand about, 7 foot tall, that looks like.
Big.
And they have weird,
Really
almost
tall.
like tentacle parts on them.
God damn it!
Are they coming out of their mouth?
No,
Are they mind flayer-ish?
actually it's coming, where would they be coming out of?
Where are the tentacles coming from, Dan?
It is after 9.
That does not mean we have to go there. It means we can if we want to.
Mm-hmm. Let's see where you guys' minds keep going.
I'm currently looking at the monster manual.
I'm
That's what
thinking
mine's my mind's
Lovecraftian.
at.
That's
Monster
why I'm thinking.
manual.
Coming out
For
of
my
the mouth.
elementals. Yeah, so I'm looking at elementals.
Okay, so let's take a look at it.
Coming out of their elbows.
I need to check to see.
Backs.
Yeah, it
head,
kind of seems
shoulders,
like it's
knees,
coming
and
out of
toes.
their backs, I'm going to say.
Yeah, the one you sent, it seems like
Some
those
extra
tentacles are
appendages.
backs.
Oh.
It looks like they have a couple special appendages growing alongside their arms.
Nice.
Almost like claws or tentacles.
No, thank you.
Okay.
But it's a
That's
sense
it.
of adventure.
I would like to unsubscribe, please.
Let's see what else I can tell you they look like.
When you said on the back, I was thinking they were mixed with Displacer Beast. That was,
There's a couple different things, I think. No, I guess it's just the one at 5th level. Alright, I have to go back and take care of that. So what are y'all doing?
I think we went back to report on what we found.
Apparently, we making our way back.
Yes. Yeah, we're coming back to the group.
Did you mention anything about them talking about their patrols?
I mean, yeah, so I related what I overheard as we were walking back.
Did you hear anything about them talking about their patrol routes per se?
No, they just said they had to go patrol.
Does anybody know if Dispel Magic will take care of that alarm?
If it's a magic spell, I would assume so. Then you would just have to worry about the wire noise when it's tripped.
That won't
Right.
be an issue.
But I don't know if the alarm spell being dispelled would be noticed by the caster.
I don't know either, being as I have no magical ability myself. That's why I'm asking you.
I don't think I can cast alarm, so
Perhaps,
I will double
perhaps
check.
we can ask when we get back.
Well, I'm just speaking to you now versus.
Yes, right. I know. I'm just letting you.
So give me a stealth check on your way back.
Right.
Still plus 10.
That means my
41.
minimum's a 19.
That's not too much. It's fairly low, I think.
Just a 38.
You think you're hidden. Let's test that theory, shall we? Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you're hidden.
Sure. Okay.
I mean, maybe.
So you guys make your way back to camp. Like I said, you are stealthed. Who's keeping watch at camp?
If
Just Rock.
Yeah, because I'm taking a nap.
Okay.
Dux, if you rolled a 1, that would have been a 20.
I know. Well, I would have re-rolled it though because I don't keep a one.
Halfling.
Halfling
Yes,
rock.
halfling. So
All right. So you guys, Sergeant Rock doesn't see anything.
Yeah, we just walk. We sneak into camp. We're honing our skills.
All right. You guys make your way back to camp without any issue, I think.
All
Where
right.
is my thing? Here we are. Let's find out if you make any issue on the way back. Yeah. Seems clear.
okay.
Well, after you come back, Rock comes from his post and walks in, sees one of you guys, but he goes, I don't know when the other guys are going to get back. They've been out there a while.
So once the hour's up, sadly your stealths are 28 and 31.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
I know. It only lasts for an hour, so.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't try to like sneak up on him or anything. I would be pretty. Once they were in view, I would kind of come out and wave and
But I can go a lot faster than you.
Well, you can, but.
So when I hear Rock say, "Geez, those guys have been gone a long time. I wonder when they'll get back," I appear next to him and say, "Oh yeah, wonder where they are."
Yeah, it's been a couple hours.
I know.
To his
These guys have been
post.
gone a long time. You've been keeping guard this whole time, Rock. I don't know. I don't know why they haven't come back yet.
Hope they're not in trouble.
We're not in trouble.
Even if they get into trouble, they'll be able to get themselves out of it. They got ducks with them.
Right when he goes back to his post and he stands there holding and he goes,
And then I come waltzing around the corner.
There they are. They're finally back.
yeah, that's good.
Very nice of you, by the way, to just scoot off and leave me. What if something happened?
Well, your perception wasn't that good. You didn't see me go anyway. You thought I was there the whole time.
Probably true.
You get lifted up a couple of inches.
Thanks.
And also on top of all,
You weren't quite alone.
thank you.
Fair.
Thank you.
But I couldn't tell where you were. Anyway.
And he couldn't tell where you were either, so it's not. It's fair
very
game.
True. Very
Even
true.
with his high passive perception, he could not see a 41.
No.
No.
I couldn't see either of them
Look,
once they
I have
disappeared.
very few skills that I'm good at, and this is one of them.
I have like 4.
Yeah, something like that.
They're all the same wisdom base.
So you guys make it back to camp, and you have this little comedy skit going.
Yeah.
Always.
So how long have they been resting at this point?
It's been an hour.
So
There and
not
back.
long. We should probably finish up this rest and talk once everybody's had some time. I know I don't want to go into whatever's coming up next exhausted.
All right, so you guys want to take yourselves a rest here?
Yeah,
Yes,
I think we're
sir.
gonna have to.
any off cave or any ledge or something that's up above that we can
I don't know.
get?
Investigate.
Yeah, what were you doing while you were gone? Jeez.
You would have been the one to find it.
Oh yeah, with my perception.
You guys would have been searching because we were gone.
Yeah.
You found a spot big enough for you to slide into.
Okay. I'll slide in there and curl up.
Super helpful.
And you hear snoring
Checks
coming from a
out.
hole in the wall, about 10 feet away from where Sergeant Rock was keeping watch. He's just barely in there. That's about it.
So I have a
Leave it in.
couple ideas. If this is this where we're gonna stay?
On the objection.
Yep.
Well, if we're gonna go in there tomorrow, I have a few spells that I have a couple ideas on casting.
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
this is as good a place as any in here. We didn't notice any patrols or anything that seemed like they were coming near this area, other than the spiders and lava. Seems like we might be okay.
Fingers crossed. So I can conjure an elemental that'll last for about an hour to help us out, but it takes me a minute to cast it. And I want to not get hit and break that concentration, of course. So, as per usual, I bet you can understand what I'm going to do.
Cast it, go into the earth.
Yes. It's like cast and buy. Now, I have a couple spell slots I can cast it with. I can cast it as normal rating and bring out what I normally do. I can cast it at a different spell and bring out someone that is a lot harder to see and tends to stalk people. Or I can cast it at my highest level and they'll come out with plate armor and be fairly hard hitting.
Armored elemental.
Yeah, so I can cast it at 5th, and it's going to be a 5th challenge rating. 6th, and it'll be a invisible stalker, or 7th level, and it'll be a whatever they're called, a Myrmidon.
Myrmidon.
Yeah, so they'll have plate armor on, but same hit points, but harder to hit. And
Casting it at the higher level for you, how much hindrance will that be on yourself later?
that's the deal. I don't really cast that spell a whole lot because there's not a whole lot of stuff at that I tend to use. Other than what I normally have, it'll be something like I won't be able to put a limb back on you, or I won't be able to turn the area into something else. Like I got this spell Mirage Arcane, and you know the one I had been talking about earlier that's put out up top there a little ways.
Right, well, first off, we don't even know if it's the children that are in those devices. We don't know who else is outside of that area. I feel like we do need to go in, but we need to be aware that there's a lot more that we don't know in this area. We don't know who is
Plus,
in
there's a-
charge or where they are or
Probably a
other
different
exits.
entrance, yeah. Other than the way we came.
Once everybody's awake, then we should have this discussion. But for now, I think I'm quite tired. I'm going to lay down, I think.
Dux is already
That's
sneezing. You look
Unless,
over and he's
uh,
curled up sleeping.
Unless you
I
need
thought
me
you
to
said
stay up for the
sneezing.
first.
So what the hell's he sneezing for?
Yeah, that's what I heard, sneezing.
Unless you need me
Like-
for the first watch, I'm gonna.
No, I'm all rested up. I'll take some watches.
It's much appreciated. Thank you. And I'll go and.
Do you have a trench coat with those watches?
Oh my god.
But
Yes, I do. But I'm a tiefling and it doesn't fit right.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Maybe we can help stitch that different. I don't know.
I mean, if we go back a little ways, or do we want to stay here? Because I also have another spell that I could prepare that would help us out a bit.
I mean, when we were scouting, Dan said we didn't notice with the perceptions roll that any paths that we went were used for patrols or anything. I don't see any. I mean, 2 people are already asleep. No need to wake them up and move again.
Do we want to have a heroic feast of sorts?
Everybody wants that, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say no to a feast before we go in, as long as we're sure we're going to do this tomorrow.
It takes an hour to consume,
Mm-hmm.
so
So should we? It lasts for 24 hours, correct?
yes. And I don't have it prepared, so that'd be in the morning.
Okay.
And then you'd be down a slot the rest of the day.
Yeah, I'd lose that spell slot, and then that would mean if I did cast Conjure Elemental, it'd be at 5th or 7th level.
Okay.
If we want to go
I
that
think that's going to be. I honestly, that's probably going to be a really smart.
Yeah,
thing to
because
do.
if we use that, it means that, we don't have to deal with certain things. We're immune to poison and being frightened and have advantage on wisdom saves,
Mm-hmm.
Plus our hit point maximum is increased by 2d10 for that duration. It's not a bonus, it increases our hit points.
Yeah. No, let's plan on doing that then.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the best use of a 6th level slot. for combat
I'm always
support.
up for a really good breakfast anyway, right?
All right. We just have to worry about, interruptions.
Well, we'll
Yeah,
do
you
the best we can. That's all we can do.
All righty.
All
So I
right.
go to bed.
Who's
I'll,
got first watch?
I can do first, or if someone else wants to do that.
I'll take first.
Brock's happy to finish up first watch on his own and then wake up the corporal to join him for second watch.
That way, Corporal will get a full rest because you had.
Yeah, I don't need it. It's the thing. I'm only down 2 hit points, and I have all my 10 hit points. So.
But you don't want to be exhausted is the bigger thing because we
Well,
traveled
we've
for
been
12
rest-
hours.
We've been resting since you guys left. So.
That was an
It was
hour,
only
so
an
you
hour.
have
Oh.
a short rest is all you've had.
Yeah.
You need 7 more hours. But we only traveled 12.
Yeah, we probably got kind of an early start going to bed. I'm thinking in terms of 4-hour blocks. So you've gotten, if you stay down, then you'll get 4 hours rest, and then you can do 4 hours mid-watch, and then you'll get 4 hours more rest to complete it.
Okay, I'll do second watch then.
All right.
I'll stay up with you for the first watch.
All right.
Okay. So, whoever's doing first watch, give me a perception check.
I'm going to guide myself.
So I already did mine and got a 14.
I rolled hot garbage and got the same.
Okay,
On the
so off in the distance, not too far away, you do hear, not too far away. Let's see. Something shifts, and you start hearing rocks and caves start to collapse behind you.
Oh,
We're
great.
never going to get a rest.
Some kind of instability behind us.
I know.
Almost like
Strange.
lava was.
Hmm.
Well, now
But,
that
but other than that,
hole's filled.
the rest of your first watch goes uneventful.
Okay.
All right.
This is
Get
fine.
up the corporal, and we do another one.
Perceptions?
All right, Corporal, roll better than Surge did.
I
19.
know.
All
It's
right.
like my
22.
All right, so doesn't seem to be anything happen. Seems to be quiet. Your
This is
watch goes
easy.
uneventful.
We play cards.
Yeah, and talk about our engagement.
Yeah, there's some tense moments.
Does your mother have to come now?
I think
That's
you
your
like my
father you
mom
should
and
be worried
dad.
about, not the mother.
Yeah, when am I going to meet your parents?
Yeah, they're in a land far away. It's going to be a little tough to get you back to Tennessee or Kentucky.
I mean, are they even still alive?
If they are, you got problems.
Yeah. That was what, 3,000-4,000 years ago?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I can tell you the exact number if you give me a second.
All right.
One.
Since I
Excuse me.
finally got a
1,873.
That's a lie. All right,
Oh wait,
I'm gonna-
that's the year it was wrote, and that's not the exact year.
Are you happy you finally got some sleep there?
yes,
Anybody taking third
will-
watch?
I will. Since
May
I
I-
finally got some sleep.
Yeah.
Wait a minute,
Uh,
wait,
2001
anything
years.
mysteriously appear in his
Um,
robe while he was sleeping. This
Wait a
time.
minute.
On the
I'm
ball.
confused. Earlier it was mentioned that Belfi could just take you out in your sleep, and your response was, I don't sleep. Now you're saying, thank goodness you got yourself a full night's sleep. So,
in a
He's
couple
kind
levels,
of a
I will.
schizophrenic lich.
In a couple levels, I won't. Have
Half
to
of him
sleep.
needs to sleep, half of him doesn't need to sleep.
so what you're
It
saying
depends on
is
which
I need to
aspect
go
you're
ahead
speaking
and
with.
kill you before that happens.
Yes.
Belfi, there you go. He's got a few more levels to kill him in his sleep.
Yeah. The opportunity.
Noted.
Noted.
All right, so
Okay, so
who was taking third watch?
I was.
Rock with an 8 and May I with a 12.
All right, so give me a perception.
I did 8 and 12.
That's third watch.
Oh, 8 and 12 was the third watch. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's... You don't think you hear anything.
All is well.
Don't really think... Yeah, I mean, as far as you know, nothing's happened.
As far as I know.
Yeah, I mean...
Stupid dice.
This doesn't feel
It's
good.
12 o'clock and all's well.
Where
So,
are the dwarves?
oh, well, here, I'll move them up to you.
You're sleeping.
Okay, I'm just making sure they didn't like run off or.
All right, I'll get my
Or
scrying
die.
out and find them. All right, scry. They're still
No,
in the
no,
tunnels.
you're cooking.
Locate
You're
object.
Yeah, they can. Well, we're gonna have a great breakfast. I don't think we need them to be cooking anything.
They found Seymour. They've just been chatting away, having a good time.
All right, so when we
Yeah,
wake up,
they
and
found
everybody's
Seymour, and they're eating a nice salad.
We protect.
No,
people.
they're dwarves. They ain't gonna eat no rabbit
They
meat.
don't need salad. Are you kidding me?
Forget that.
So in the morning, we would tell you all what we found. We're describing to you a room that has an alarm spell cast on it that we have to find a way to disable. That there are 6 cryogenic capsules similar to the one that I was in, and we don't know what's in them because we couldn't get close. And then we're describing the hellish figures that Dan linked there that we could check out. That there were 4, correct? 4 guards, it seemed at the time, but we don't know.
I think you counted 5.
Was it? Oh, that's right. I could
There's
barely
5
see
that
the
I
one
was
at
able to
top.
count.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard multiple and counted 5.
And that they spoke common, which was good to know.
There was another language mixed in there, but Common was the main one some of them were speaking.
Were we able to recognize the other language?
Well, let's see. The 3 of you that are there, what languages do you speak?
Why don't you
Common.
tell us what language it was, and then we'll tell you what language it is.
Common, halfling, and thieves' cant. I would not be the one to
I'm
recognize
going to be
it.
honest, I don't think any of you would have known this language.
I think mine are undercommon, common, thieves' cant, and halfling. Oh, goblin. I speak goblin.
Okay.
And
And,
mine are just common and infernal.
And telepathy.
You were not there.
okay, so yeah, you guys don't quite recognize the other language that was spoken. Matter of fact, you don't even recall ever hearing anybody speak that language. And it doesn't sound like the weird language that Sergeant Rock said his people spoke, so.
Okay. They don't say weird words
Well, no.
that kind of sound like escape. Like
Or Vaseline and stuff like that. They don't just.
When I was there, I also
Excuse me. Sorry.
had that language going
Mhm.
as an elemental. I
Or the
had
Harlequin.
No, you wouldn't got it. It's Vidalkin for the, is what they were speaking.
Nope,
Ah.
don't know it.
Never even heard.
That's what I mean. It's kind of obscure. You wouldn't have heard it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I had to give you guys the chance because who knows? Some people pick weird languages when they pick their languages.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you have common, any other language is free game.
All right. So he's making us a hero's feast to give us some sort of advantage going into this. However,
Breakfast.
we really do. We can't just go into this without some sort of goal. Are we getting the children and getting out, or are we murdering the?
Murder. Just
Or are we
more
ending
blood for the
this?
blood god.
Well, if the Lich is there, my job is actually to kill him.
Well, the Lich was supposedly in Narenthal wiping out the entire Keeper's Order, so yeah.
Right. I
that's,
think this
not
is
good at
more
all
of
for
the
me.
what was that term that they used? Scientist. Scientists. It was more.
Scientoko?
It was people who did the torture to figure out what worked and what didn't, and those.
Fine folk.
Anybody like that, I would want to take out.
They might be getting some really good quality medical information out of their experiments.
I just want to stop the ones who have the capability to do these things. As you can imagine, it wasn't pleasant.
Doesn't sound like it by the way you talk
First.
about it. Yeah, first thing in the morning when I wake up, I prepare a few spells. I do a couple things. Everybody
Water breathing,
gets
because why
down,
not?
And we dance tonight. Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun. Actually, I don't cast water breathing this time because that takes 10 minutes.
Dan going, okay, how do I flood the chambers?
That's gonna be after. That's gonna be after the sixth level
floods it with
spell gets
lava.
cast.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So sixth level spell, this happens. Everybody gets 18 hit points.
Ah,
That's
Are
an
those permanent?
increase.
Those are
Or
temporarily.
permanent until
It,
the
it
24 hours or
increases your
whatever.
your max.
Yeah, they're 18 today, is what you get.
Damn it, Dan.
How do you add those
and
in
you
D&D?
get 10. You get both.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to remember, if you click on the right number, the max, you can increase that down. You can override your max HP. So you just add 18 to your number. So I add 18 to 95. So I have 113 hit points.
You don't need
Plus
that.
the
You don't
18.
need that many hit points.
Yeah, plus 18 that Rock's going to give for his speech if he so decides.
Yep.
What crazy
Heroes-
thing is your friend going to talk about today?
Well, I'm going to talk about some appropriate responses to potential chemical warfare. Mustard gas was used in the previous war, so
I had a brother that loved letting the gas loose. I don't think it smelled like mustard. More like
The
eggs.
gases on my home planet don't smell like mustard.
well, you may not even recognize the scent of some of the gases that might be used, but basically you want to get out of the area, you want to learn to figure out if it's a persistent agent and determine how long before you can return to an area.
I don't quite reckon how you figure. We used to make it a big game. The last one to leave was the loser, or the winner. The first one to leave from the gas cloud, that was the loser.
Nope, this is the first one that leaves is the winner.
Well, there's no fun in that. Who buys the ale afterwards?
The survivors buy the ale.
So
Immune to poison, being frightened, and wisdom saving throws with advantage.
yes,
We're immune to poison or resistant to poison?
you become immune
Immune.
to poison
24
and
hours.
frightened. You have 18 temporary hit points, which I rolled 2 9s on 2d10,
Good job.
so almost max. But yeah, you can't be frightened. You're immune to poison. Wisdom saves are at advantage now, which is nice.
But Dan, that Arcana roll is because I swapped up one of my spells for Dispel Magic. I was just doing an Arcana check to see if I realized if dispelling it would set the alarm off anyway, type deal.
You're not quite certain. Not
Yeah.
with that
What else
roll.
are we immune to? Poison and what else?
Poison
Frightened.
and fear. Yeah, you can't become frightened. And all wisdom saves are at advantage. So yeah, basically everyone here can eat. It's up to 12 creatures. So, there's 6 of us plus 2
Four.
dwarves
Yeah.
plus the 2 other people. So they now have 18 max hit points on top of their 4, if that's what they had. So they have 22 hit points now. And this lasts for 24 hours.
I like that.
This is good food. The mead's alright. I've had better.
Right. Well, if we can get out of here, then we'll have to find a proper tavern then.
Well, one when they go where you went and found better. Yeah.
Well, I used to make brew. I might have some more left in here, in my bag.
So can you cast the hero's
don't trust
feast
it.
on us so that we can put it into our thing? Or is it just we have to remember it?
I think you just have to remember.
Yeah, I think we just have to remember it.
You can.
You know-
You can add immunities, but you can't add the advantage on wisdom.
Yeah.
It's all right. We'll just
Yeah.
have to remember. Sorry.
I mean, it's not like it's going to come in handy for any reason.
Yeah, I have no
Yeah.
idea. I just figured, it lasts for 24 hours.
All right.
So if you see poison, it's ignore it. If you
So
see
it's only advantage on wisdom saves or on anything wisdom based?
wisdom
Wisdom
save.
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 Oh.
Whatever that says
darn.
is straight out of the spell.
Yeah, it's saving throws.
Yeah.
Darn. But
Yeah.
that's just anything wisdom based.
Yeah, I figured, I also, because of an item, any spell that targets me, I have advantage on anyway.
Me
Only
too.
me. Not
No,
so
me!
AoEs don't really
Oh, sorry.
matter. It's nice because I don't have to concentrate on this spell.
And or I guess this would be a search question. When you were in there, could you sense any other entrances or exits through the tremor sense? Did you?
I could not see any other entrances or exits.
I couldn't either.
Yeah.
I assume there's going to be another way in, though. If we had 2 ways to get there,
hmm
then there would probably be another exit.
Yeah. I did take another spell that I've never cast before, because why not?
I mean, there
can-
could be reasons.
Yeah, there could be reasons.
What is that spell?
Find traps. So, alarm spells I can find. Unstable stuff. Just, yeah. Because why not? Just in case
Right.
I have that spell.
So we're going to spend an hour eating and discuss what we're going to do and then head in, correct?
Correct.
Right. So, nom, 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 nom. No? What are we doing?
Okay.
So that spell we do have as well.
Corporal, what the person you're looking for that you have a task on to eliminate, even if they're not here, saving the children, obviously, high priority.
Oh yes, that was second priority, was saving the children.
Do you need to prepare for anything? I
No.
don't know what your plan is as well. I mean, I have very few. I stab and shoot and don't see me. Like, I'm very simple. You all are not as simple as I'm used to. So I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page, yeah?
Oh, I'm basically going to cast blessings on the children. My job is to save the children and kill the lich. That is the job I was sent here from my home
So
for.
do you think that you could, if it is the children in these capsules, When they wake up, they're going to be very disoriented. If it's even them in there, it might not be. They could be held somewhere else. But do you think the first thing once we're in and engaged, and you should go to? Do you want your task to be to go to the capsules and see who's in there, and get them out if it is the children, and work on escorting them out?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter which children they are. If there are children in there, they have to be saved.
Right. No, but it might not
Yeah.
be children. It could be things they're experimenting on. It could be other. We don't know, is my point.
You mean like you?
Perhaps. Or
Yeah.
perhaps then they looked changed and altered. They may have
No,
the
now,
others-
brother, may I get your ass
other
back
ones
down
in
there?
there. They might have other
It wouldn't let me. And besides, I
scientists
still
in
can't see
there
anything.
that are changing themselves. Perhaps they have to use these cryo. I don't even remember what they were called. To I don't know. It just might not be the children. Is all I'm saying.
If you guys would be
Well-
so kind as to put your miniatures down here where the red arrow's at for now.
There we go.
Okay.
Yep. If there's a black outline right here, just put it in that little black outline.
Let me go ahead and delete Brother May I up there where he's not supposed to be.
Alrighty.
Well, every time I try to move him over, the map would move with it. I'm like, no, that's not.
Am I about in the right place there?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, I'm gonna go to the capsules and see what's in them. You guys can do whatever, but
Is there anyone in this room
That's the
when we're walking
reason
up
for the
towards it?
discussion, so we don't just all do whatever.
60 feet, right? Corporal?
yep, 60 feet. Yep.
When we're 80 feet out, I'm gonna cast Find Traps to see if that alarm spell is still there.
Anybody else have issues seeing?
No.
I do. I'll go 120.
Does that give you?
Oh, that gives me.
Surge,
Yay.
are you good?
I'm good.
Oh, okay. So hold on a second.
Now, can you explain what we're seeing? I see the capsules, but what are these blue blob things?
Well, that
Are they
was the
rocks?
link.
That's just
That's
water
the
on
link
the ground.
that. Yeah, so it looks like the blue blob things, like here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, from your angle, it looks like it's probably a puddle of some sort of liquid.
And what about this thing?
That's the
That's
thing
the
with
link.
the link. That's got the tentacles coming off its.
That's the one with the tentacles coming out of there. Okay.
Brother, may
So-
I?
Yeah.
I need you to take a look to the right,
Uh huh.
and there's going to be something going to pop up just a second for you to look at.
Talk about this here.
It's to the right hand side. It's under the files. You know, where you keep your character sheet and stuff.
Oh,
It should be at the very top of the page for you to see.
okay.
You see it?
Yeah.
Sergeant Rock, you got 120 feet, right?
It's true.
All right, so let me make sure you can see this as well.
I turn around and go home. Screw the kids.
What?
There you go, Sergeant Rock. Since you two have the 120 vision, you can see. I think when I look through you guys' characters, you can see everything.
Yep. That's why I say, screw you guys. I'm going home.
We'll be fine.
I don't think going home is an option. This is the way we game.
All right, am I missing anybody? We got all 6. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
By the way, I'm
assuming taking-
casting that on myself.
What did you cast on yourself?
Protection from
Protection.
evil and good.
Okay, noted.
That's only 30 feet. That's only 30 feet. Okay.
Uh,
How-
I would.
May I is visibly shaken at the moment.
Well, when we were 80 feet out and I cast Find Traps, was that alarm spell still there?
Yes, it sure was.
Okay.
Can I dispel it?
I was going to mention that to you, that it's
Let's
still
see.
there. And
Are you hanging around to dispel it?
Because
Oh,
Dispel,
yeah.
Oh, he whines like that all the time. He never actually leaves.
yeah,
Right,
Dispel
I'm
Magic
not
has a
used to
long
that.
range as well.
He's like
so-
a bad penny that way. Just keeps turning up.
It's got a little gum dried on the side.
All right, I'll dispel it by throwing the freaking gnome through it. There.
Well, I
But
mean,
no.
No.
we can
Or-
cast Dispel Magic on it as
Yeah.
well.
A little furry guy.
Yeah, well, you're talking about triggering it.
Yeah. So I'll
Alright,
cast that
so-
as we approach.
Were there any other traps in the area, Dan? When I cast Find Traps, it's a 120-foot area, and 80 feet away, it would have given me.
You would have
whatever.
you would have noticed over here as well.
Okay, there's a trap over here. All right,
Yeah. You said how far?
I wouldn't have seen that, but
Does it?
it would have
Oh.
been in the area. I don't know. There's a trap there. It's just this area and 20 feet in.
Yeah,
and
as
to
far
the
as you
side.
can tell, 20 feet in from that area, other than the alarm spell that was there,
Mhm.
nothing. Now, mind you,
There's nothing over here right now.
yeah, but mind
That's good
you,
to know.
as you guys do approach,
Stealthily. We
Yep.
approach stealthily.
yeah, I'm assuming stealth. I just want
Pass
to
that a
make sure
trace.
that some of you might notice a difference in the, because they're not going to be in the exact same position they were the night before.
Yes. So I cast Pass Without Trace. So I rolled a 16.
Uh-huh.
36.
I have Pass Without Trace going as well. So I rolled super low.
Right. So why don't I go ahead then and check out the area and make sure. Oh, my lanta.
What?
Chink, 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 chink.
Well, I'm just curious. How close are we getting before we let people go in, or are we just running straight in?
Oh,
I wanted to cast that 80 feet back. And then
That's up
stealth
to you
out.
guys. You need to let me know what you're doing.
Yeah, I wanted to be 80 feet away. That's
Ideally,
why I
we
was
would
talking
stay-
about that.
See,
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're still on your way there, because I have you
Yes.
put your minis here. That does not necessarily mean you're standing at the mouth of
Yeah.
the cave going, "What the hell are we going to do now?"
Yeah, we're not right here and going balls out and going crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
But once you get to that opening, Sergeant Rock and Brother May I do notice things that the rest of you don't. Just saying.
okay. I would go a little bit ahead and make sure that it looks similar, that there's not, a million people in the room and such.
Do you get closer to the entrance and you do notice there are a few more people, and actually they look like they're more of a guard position than they were the night before, I suppose.
You guys
Do,
are
do I
detective.
over?
Unbelievable.
Can I hear anything? Probably staying about 15 feet back and hidden with a 36.
Nope. You do not. They're not speaking.
Did they seem like they're holding themselves different than they were? I mean, you said more of a guard position,
Yeah,
but like, are
they-
they're focused?
When you saw them last, it looked like they may have been off duty. Now they look like they're on duty.
Okay, I will go back and report what I see. And you said there's more there, but I still only see 5.
Well, let's see what you can actually see.
I see 6.
I see up to here.
You're
Is it one,
with
two,
the angle you have. Let's put you. Can you see?
6, 7,
You see him now?
7-ish. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah. Okay, 7. So yeah, I'll go back and I can see 7.
So I'm just gonna move everybody kind of back a little bit, and we'll just say you kind of snuck up to the entrance, looked, and then come
And I'm
back.
gonna come back. Yeah.
What-
Right.
What was
so
your stealth? Your stealth, I don't see.
36. It was up before the casting
there it
of Dispel Magic.
So 36. You think you're hidden? Let's see exactly how hidden that is.
So am I hidden with my 11?
Actually, with your
Did you go
Roll.
up with her?
No,
Okay.
I'm back
Doesn't
with
matter.
y'all.
Well, I mean, we all think we're stealth, I'd
I was
assume.
gonna say, oh yeah, you think you're hidden.
I think I rolled a 38.
Yeah,
yes.
it's 25.
Okay, so I'll make my way back, and it looks like they're more on guard than they were when we were here last. I don't know what's changed. But there's more. I could see 8, but I don't have the best vision. We all know that. They're still armed. Still.
Clever first, so that our AOE's won't really take them out.
They're spread out. There's 2 at the entrance. And when I was, hold on, let me see. Could I see it? Yeah. So Dan, from here, I can kind of see the beginning of this entrance. Am I able to see that it's a entrance there?
You can see that there's, I mean, you can't tell if it's an entrance or not, but you can see based on the firelight and what your vision can show that it does look like the wall kicks in a little, but you don't see an actual wall beyond it.
Okay,
You,
but
so
I
there
do
may-
see
it
2
may-
guards.
Yeah.
I do see 2 guards standing in a similar position to the guards by this entrance.
So, you know, you may
there
think
may be an entrance there.
an entrance or an exit or
Okay,
another room or something.
something.
Something over there.
So how do we want to approach this?
Should
Well,
we
you
try
don't think
to-
we're going to be able to sneak past the guards at the entrance, right?
I don't, because there's 2 more standing near the pods. There's 2 more that I think is an exit, and 1 farther up. I think if we get past the 2 guards, then the others will probably see us.
Well, if I can get in there, I can lock all of us in that room, and the only entrance will be the way we came from.
I remember this room doesn't seem as technology based as the room that I was previously held in. However, they did have communication devices that they would talk to each other on in where I was previously. And I worry that there may be a way for them to signal to people outside of this room.
Yeah, because I can close that room and then they can't get in with us if I can get up there.
Is there a way for them to close off the entrance we were going through? Or is it an open passage?
I did not notice it being a door. Dan, was it just an open entrance?
It's a cave entrance. Now, mind you, everything you saw in there looked like a cave,
Except for
the pods and the metal tables.
Was this just cave floor? It didn't
Yeah,
look like
stone.
worked stone.
No, it's just all like cave stone floor. I mean, it's not worked.
Did I notice any what Tara would recognize as computers?
Not from where you're at.
Okay.
But these were projecting a humming noise like they
Mhm.
were powered.
They're powered. And the
Okay.
tables, you've seen tables like those before. The little one you're catching a peek of right there.
Yeah.
Let me move your character back up to where you were at when you were surveying the room. These tables here,
Yeah, they have manacles, it looks like, on them.
and they're shiny metal tables. So for a player aspect, they look like autopsy tables.
Okay.
But from a character's point, it's some weird looking metal table.
Shiny. And these puddles, could I see them at all from, like, do they look like puddles or do they look like more oozes? Since we dealt with them already in the cave, I would be checking for
They
that.
look like puddles. Maybe
Okay.
something is thawing or whatever, or it's been opened up and, ice is melted there on the stone. I mean,
Okay.
you don't see, it doesn't look like a black pudding. It looks more like a puddle.
Okay.
Blobs.
Like ice melt.
It's something. All right. Then I will relay all of that.
Rock is going to hand a potion of frost giant strength to Corporal P.
Very
and
nice.
drink this up. It'll last for an hour. And that'll set your strength to 23. So you can just go to your sheet, edit your strength. But remember, when you're done here, you'll have to reset your strength back to your normal value.
But for an hour, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I got what I was had in the message. I gotta be right back. That deal pops real quick.
Funnel them out through
Okay.
this package. Yeah, I agree with that. If there's a way we could get them here.
Well, I'm like, if we can sneak in somehow, and if you're saying there's a door over this way,
It
I
seems
could-
like it. I didn't actually see a door, but there are two guards there that are standing very similarly to the guards that are at this door.
okay. If we can get in there and I can cast a spell, I can, if there's no other doors in this room, I can lock them in with us.
Might be the best way to do.
Is it a wall of stone?
I believe that's what it is, but let me double check.
I would like to hang back until they are well and engaged, and then
Yes.
come in all
Crossbow
sneaky, stabby like.
drawn.
Yeah, it will be a wall that
It's as much bonus as I can.
How tall are the doorways that we noticed? Or the
Um,
entrances?
cave
So-
entrance maybe about 10, 15 feet high.
Okay.
Okay.
I do recall somebody mentioning that they had potions of healing. I am not very good at not being hit. I have one potion of regular healing. Is there any way that I could carry another on me?
I
I
have...
have a cure wounds 2d4 plus 2.
That should
That's a
maybe
spell.
give you a better, more lighting idea of where everything's at.
I also have syringes of 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah, I was just about to say,
I
I
mean-
only have syringes.
I
I
forgot. I don't have any.
syringes, you say?
Yep, you just like pop it into your thigh and you're good to go.
It's got
Alright.
a different application. You don't drink it.
All right. Yeah, if I could get one of those, that would be very helpful.
Okie doke, I'll give you one.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You,
That's 4d4 plus 4.
Okay. Is it something that's already made up in equipment or just
it's a greater healing potion.
thank you.
Just in a
Concentrated
syringe.
healing.
Yeah,
It's
just
concentrated healing is
Mhm.
what I have written down. Divine magic yellow aura.
It takes
Uh,
less than a regular potion does, and you can inject it directly into your system.
Yep. Yep, they're glittering blue syringes, and they have a golden near to me and may I.
Is it still an action to apply, or is it a bonus action to hit the auto injector?
Well, I mean, you still have to pull it out of your pouch and then hit
It's
yourself with it.
well, I think what it is it the same as a potion to yourself versus a potion to somebody else.
Mhm.
We're going to work it the same as a potion to
Okay.
yourself, potion to somebody else. If you have to administer it to an unconscious body, then you're going to have to use an action. If you want to use it as yourself, then you can use it as a bonus.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I've adjusted the lighting a little bit in here.
Yeah.
But mind you, you can still see the guy sitting here.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I can't see that. No. Because the shadows, it's showing all the tables and the logs as a full wall that I can't see past.
Yeah, so we can't see past the tables.
Yeah.
Because
It's not gonna
even
work
though
out
I'm not
too well.
there from my position, I can see table, 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 but I only have a sliver of light because the wall here and the wall of the table.
Yeah.
And then I can
That's better,
see
thank you.
part of
I'll
the
just leave it
table,
that
part
way.
of the table.
Yeah, seeing as how they're not full up, I might as well just leave it like that. All right, so you guys have a game plan?
A vague one, but
Plan
that's as good as
is
it
a
ever
little
gets.
bit stretchy.
You
Well,
want to get
you know.
right in there? I've got
I
this.
say we go in guns blazing.
Do we want to get right into it, or do we want
Isn't
to?
that the way you say it, Rock? He's guns blazing.
Yeah.
This is fine.
May I offer Belfie shoot the wand of fireball all the way to the back right corner, and then we step out.
You're a little papa now.
I guess I am.
Just a little papa child.
I
Please,
feel like
sir.
you're making fun
Please,
of my
sir.
accent
May I have
just a
some
little
more?
bit.
I mean, I already gave you a hero's feast. What more do you want?
Oh, that reminds me.
Shoot it in this general area.
Okay.
Maximum effort. And then we back
When
up.
we
Maximum
do you
effort.
want me to do that before you dispel the spell of the alarm?
Oh, I did that as we were
did?
approaching the door.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, before you guys do anything else, I need to figure out the math on this.
Okay.
We have
All the all the stealths are plus 10 for a little bit.
all right, so
Because once I cast a spell, I gotta think
Excuse
real hard on it.
bless you.
And just because it's not after 9 o'clock doesn't mean you guys got to go that far. Come on now.
I did bring a couple of spells just in case shit goes sideways.
It's gonna go sideways.
I'm hoping it doesn't, but just in case, I brought a couple of
So,
spells.
with your pass without a trace,
Mhm.
your combined stealth check is a 26.
Oh,
I was doing
So-
so well.
16 plus 10 is what you're saying?
Pretty much.
Correct? Okay.
I mean, I added the 10 to every one of the rolls and then divided it by, you guys' number.
6.
so good thing you rolled high, Belfie. You saved us.
Well, Rock got a 30. Corporal
Yeah,
got a
you got
25.
28. You
Dux
had
got
higher
a
than I did.
38.
What they compensate for that? One.
The one in the
That
6. The one in the 6.
Well, I will say that your 36 and 38
May have helped a little.
and the 30 may have been, well, I think at least one of those may have been beneficial because something is looking your direction and did not see you.
Yay. Something.
So
Wicked this way come.
I did not, Dan, I'm gonna roll a, hold on, let me see, what is this wand at currently? Because we
It
had
should
a full
be-
rest,
It
so
should
I
have
should
recharged.
have, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a D6, I think.
1d6 plus 1.
That's, I only have 2
start of one.
charges gone right now, so that is, the minimum is enough to get rid of those.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'll go
Yeah,
ahead.
because my staff is a big middle finger when it comes to rerolling. Well, it's not a big. It's a middle finger to other people, not me, because it's like plus 4.
What's happening, Dan?
Nothing.
You just going ahead and getting that out of the way for yourself?
Since I have somebody to roll for, yes, I'm getting it out of the way.
I figured that's what you were doing.
Because I mean, there's got to be combat.
No. We're just gonna go in and take a right to whatever that door may be. She says it looks like it may be a door,
Sure,
maybe
it's gonna be
the-
fine.
and I'm just gonna say no, and then maybe there won't
Yeah,
be. Who knows?
when you say I should cast the wand in a specific direction, what the hell's happening here? How big of
We
a
could
charge
probably
are
all
you
go ahead and roll
suggesting?
initiative. It might just be easiest that way.
Let's just say if the wand breaks, that's okay. Because we may not be alive long enough to worry about it.
I have a couple things that I'll give you so that it's not going to. Just
do
in
you say
case it
that?
does, it's not gonna. Let's go with that.
Okay. So, you guys go ahead and give me initiative rolls. I'll put them in order, and you guys can tell me what exactly you're going to do.
All right. Depending on the number,
I'm
I
gonna
may
go towards the end. Meh, I'll let you guys go
Yeah.
first.
Well, that was my plan, was to let
Yeah.
I'm
We'll
gonna
just
go
go.
ahead and use my last advantage I have
Oh, yeah, that's
for
probably
a
a good idea.
16. How's that sound?
Let me
Yes,
see.
I have.
Do I have an advantage still? Hold, please.
I do not.
I do. I'm going to use it because I did not like that one. This. Well, no, because I want to go. I want to go farther
I
down.
want to go towards the end. I'm good where I'm at.
10 hit
You didn't
points.
roll. Why didn't I get one from you? Okay.
Well, we do have a surprise round, right? Because no one saw us.
It's our.
True. That could be handy.
Maybe.
You know, it's. What is it? 6. So.
Okay. Yes, if you are able to get in this room quietly without any issue, you will have a surprise round. So let's go ahead and put these all in descending order. And of course, Mai's going
It'll be
to. I
fine.
mean, Curtis is going to go ahead and help Mai out right quick.
Maybe everyone.
Oh, okay. So everybody, I think, may be getting some advantage here.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
Almost everyone.
So,
Did you get yourself?
Uh-uh. So.
All right. Well, I'll get yours then.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
okay, so that's done. Got that and got that.
1, 2,
All right.
3,
Thank you.
4, 5, 6, 7,
There you
8,
go.
9. I think you rolled initiative 1 to me times, Dan.
I did not.
No, I didn't actually.
1, 2.
Wow, there's a lot of people asking. That's kind of good.
This is fine.
So, as far as the initiative goes, as you guys are approaching the mouth of the cave, what would Surge like to do first?
So I'm gonna sneak up towards the how far back is everyone right now? Let's get that figured out.
We were staying about 15 feet back when I was going back to tell everybody what was going on. So I assume.
We'll just say the edge of the map is where everybody's pretty much at right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
movement
Alright.
starts from
I
there.
mean, if you really want, I can move all the miniatures off to the side here,
Yeah, I was just curious.
and we'll take into consideration that you're just at the base of the map there, where, if you move to the left, you'll see it.
Yeah, all right. So you say there's another wall in there that you see.
To the right, yes.
Okay, if I go in there, I can lock it off and then disappear into the ground. So the only entrance is the one we came through that we know of.
My only concern is if you come out of that door right now, it's going to. I think we all have to almost act simultaneously in order to get the surprise for everybody.
I think if they don't notice us, we might be able to.
Yeah, we're pretty close to that, except for Mai, who's kind of waiting until everything's happened.
I was waiting to go in as well.
I
Because,
have no choice in the matter.
Like if there's people outside of that door, they
Yeah.
can't get in and they can't go out.
I mean, I think it's the only chance we have to stop who knows how many more people from coming in. I can't see the back of the room. I don't know how many people are actually in. Stupid initiative making me nervous. I think it's the best chance we have. Now, what were you telling me about letting loose fireballs into the room straight away?
So I'm assuming we talked about this before initiative really started. So I'm gonna sneak this far.
Can we go in at the same time? Sneak as far as we in, as soon as you go in the room, I'll let off the fireballs where Mai was directing me to.
Yeah, now I'm confused since we moved over here and not over there.
Yeah, I put myself over
Yeah.
here just so I could see, for the most part, if
Yeah.
that's what we're wanting.
I'll put you all there so you can actually see the opening. Like I said, you're all about this far back. I was just trying to keep it from sticking on top of each other.
Mhm.
Yeah. So they don't
You
see
guys
us.
Get right into the room, because if I use the scatter spell, I can take 5 of us and just beam us 120 feet into the room.
I don't want to be
Wait a
into the middle of the
minute.
room.
Okay.
Would
I
I
have
have noticed the missing thing, Dan?
Well, let's see. Where you're at, can you see all the way back to the back of the room?
Yes.
Okay.
I see all the way up here. Okay.
I can see.
I was just
Or I don't know
Making
what's
sure.
So yeah, then I'm gonna go ahead and
Seeing as how you and Sergeant Rock are the only ones that can see that,
going
I
on. Yeah,
was just kind of trying to keep it out the initiative roll.
right.
Okay.
And we don't see it until we get up there.
Well,
yes.
from that far back, you can see it.
yeah.
Well,
Where
That's
I
why I
am
was-
right now.
well, let's see
Okay.
exactly how far can. Yeah, you can see it. It's a shallow tunnel, as far as
Yeah.
you guys is concerned.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and say I see some kind of spider dude in the back. I think they're called driders.
Oh,
Uh,
fun, more of those.
You'll know by the picture I sent you that is not a Drider.
So it's a hybrid something else.
The
Yeah.
Drider miniature that's being used is a facsimile, but I can't show it to everybody else yet because they've not gotten to that far.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
But I'm telling
So
you.
I'm gonna close off that door. How's that sound?
Right. When
Good.
you go in to do that, I'm going to shoot this wand in the
Well, it might be
direction
Driderish.
that he told me. I'm going to trust him, and I'm going to
Oh.
shoot the wand in the direction he told me. As
Okay,
you
so
do
you're
this
gonna do that. Okay.
simultaneously with you, because I don't want whatever it is he can see that I can't to move.
All right. So my turn. I'm gonna come in here, come around this corner, see this wall, cast Wall of Stone, and block off that wall
Okay.
entirely.
Are you? Okay, so you're in the open.
Yeah. So that's
Surge
gonna be
form?
me sneaking in there.
Okay, so I'm
He's
gonna
gonna
have to,
try and
since you're
but-
leaving the group, I need the separate stealth rolls.
Separate stealth.
Yeah, your stealth roll as a group was to get to where you started. Now, if you're going to sneak
Okay.
further in, I need separate rolls now.
All
Okay,
right.
so I'm going to the door, but this is my stealth roll. It's a 40.
Yeah, because Pass Out
Are
Trace is
you
currently
within
still
30
going.
feet? Yep, just barely. Okay.
So that's going to be a 21 currently.
Okay, 21 currently. Give me a moment. Okay, that's noted. You think you're hidden?
Yep. And I'm going to
You
cast.
got a good perception, though, don't you?
It's 21 natural. Or passive.
Are they like watching a YouTube video or something?
They're watching a video about kittens.
They're
So
looking at
these two
Sanders
here,
memes.
these two here at the doorway don't notice you.
Okay.
So you, like I said, you think you're hidden, but you hear what sounds like a raspy laugh coming from the shadows.
Fun. I don't like that. So I'm going to close off this wall over here.
All right.
And at that moment that starts to happen, I'm using the wand of fireballs to cast in where May I was telling me to.
Okay, so let me see if I can do something for you right quick, shall we?
Okay.
Okay, I need you to give me the spell thing.
Mine?
Well, whoever's cast the fireball, you have that little spell thing to
Yep,
use.
I'm using it. Only at 35. Look at all those ones and twos. What the heck, will fireball?
Well, I was just about
Alright.
to say, I have both a Fate and Hero Point. Could one of those be used to max that?
Adding my eyeballs.
That's not gonna work.
Fate point.
You can ask my wife. That doesn't work.
Yeah, I have both a Fate
Trying.
and Hero Point that could be used.
That's right. You just
I'll
got
allow
to-
you. I'll allow you to use your fate point for her to re-roll and pick the highest.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Oh, and let me
Alright.
get what level?
I'll just mark
Actually,
that.
wait. I will let you re-roll. I'll let you re-roll the ones and twos.
All right.
So
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Nine.
4, 5, 6.
That's
9d6.
9d6.
9. So roll a 96 and add it to 21.
12, 17. 90s. Oh, wait, no. 21. So
Plus 21?
Reroll, yeah. So 96 plus 21.
All right.
Oh, that's much better.
Thank you so much.
Oh.
All right.
All right,
So I need
so-
that spell thing though, and so you can put it exactly where it's going to go.
And
Do you already have the spell marker out?
What? No, I don't. I can't
I
see
dropped
it.
it.
Oh,
I
Marcus
dropped it.
dropped it on the map.
I can't
for
see
you.
how far back it would go.
Okay. So make
Here,
the
hold on
aura.
1 second.
Actually, she.
I can't click on it.
Hold on. Let me make the aura. How big's the aura for?
20.
All right. Where is it at? Okay. You see it?
I mean, I don't because I can't see that far back.
No. It's right here on top of you. Do you not see
Oh
it?
no, I never have seen the auras.
No, whoever pulled this out It wasn't.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Yeah, sometimes the auras are a little wonky to try and see.
Yeah.
Like you have to pull it out and make it the size yourself.
How
sometimes.
about now? Can you see it?
Yes, yes, I can.
Okay, so he told you to throw that somewhere. So I'm gonna let you put where you. How far can you throw that?
120
120
feet.
feet.
Okay, good. So
I would have gone as far back as I can into the wall.
okay, well,
Okay.
move that to where it needs to go.
Okay.
Because he mentioned as far back as you could in this general area.
All right.
Did he not?
So
Yeah.
I guessed, so we'll see.
that's where it hits. So let's go ahead and
With that bright flash of light, do we see anything back there?
Ah!
Ah, what?
Okay.
now with that bright flash of light as that bomb thing goes off, this is what you see back in the back corner.
A Rasta.
Yep. Now,
Wait,
Bel-
are there things in cages back there?
yes. Well, there was.
Good thing I have reincarnate still today.
Well, I mean, it's a crispy critter now, but there was something in the cage there.
Right, what do we see, Dan?
I shared it with you. It's a Rasta on the should be in your character. The whatever.
It'll be in
The journal.
journal. Yes, there you go.
Okay.
So we've just
Now-
revealed our primary target.
Belfie,
Yeah.
the face on it, vaguely familiar.
Familiar as in.
As in, you've seen it through a glass years and years and years ago. Well, I mean, as far as you know, it was like a few days ago.
A glass as in another captured glass, or a glass as in a crazy scientist that I kind of want to murder.
Pretty much.
What he did was
Crazy
look-
scientist you probably want to murder. He's probably gone through some changes over the years.
Yeah, I don't recall our backstory having spider legs.
No.
Cool.
But,
Yeah, Dan, I don't see that thing. Did you share it with me?
I shared it with everybody. I'll do it again.
It
Show it.
should be in your list.
It's in the list of stuff. It didn't get pop up on the screen.
No, I'm looking in the list, the newspaper
I
icon
don't-
thing.
I don't
Yeah.
see it
Oh.
either.
Top Astera. You don't see Astera?
No,
No.
I don't see it
The
either.
rest.
I see Shadrach.
Yep.
Yes.
Shadrach.
Yep. It goes Shadrach, I, grandmother for me, and
Yep,
on and on.
same.
It's no.
Mhm.
Astra.
Still can't see it?
Nope.
Let me refresh.
I'm getting it.
Let me refresh and see what's going on here.
Fireball clears up all those little younglings that seem to be running around the floor.
What?
Not really.
Vomit.
Just no.
Those little younglings have other benefits. Alright, so let's try this again. I'm going to edit, and I'm going to put in here all players.
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
There it is.
there it is. Oh, no, thank you.
Oh.
Oh,
And
that's
like I
fine.
said, imagine the old man's face on it.
On that instead.
How
Mhm.
far away are they?
It's like a Suriname toad spider.
Oh,
95.
apparently you got him in the mix too.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that was how much damage? We
62.
said 62. So
Depending on their save.
Well, that was 96 that you rolled. Was that
No, that I had added the 21 onto it.
okay? So you added the 21 to. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
96 plus 21. Perfect.
That way it would just be easier for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's 15
okay,
DC,
so there's
right?
that one. I
Yeah.
need to roll the save for this guy. DC save was what on that? Oh, no.
15.
15.
Yeah, okay, that guy takes the brunt of it.
Oof.
Okay, so yeah, when that blast goes off, you see one of these creatures is walking around nearby, up in there, near this spider creature that you see. And now we will move the spell over here
Whoa.
out of the way.
Wow, that was a
What
big
was
link.
that?
It's a link to
Oh.
the Suriname toad.
What
But you
Well,
can't click it, I guess.
It's not a link. That's okay. It's creepy.
the hell did you? What the fuck?
Something
Don't click,
in
it's a
there.
virus.
With as much as typed in it, it looks like it could be.
Yeah. Is that the tentacles? Wait a minute.
I don't know what came out. I told it to copy an address, but it copied.
It did not.
It copied a physical, like the file address on the cloud instead of the link
Okay.
to whatever web
So
server.
that's what you saw when you fired this thing off. Mind you, that was. I need to go through this because of order. Corporal Punishment, was there something you wanted to do prior to her throwing that fireball?
Well, I was gonna try to sneak in to get to that first canister and see what was in it.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
All right, is that still an advantage, or is that normal, or is plus a 10?
Just
or...
a plus a 10, because she should have.
No 10.
No 10?
10's gone.
Oh, then never mind. I can't stealth.
It's possible, but I'll double check. But the 10 is most likely gone. I believe Pass Without a Trace is a concentration spell.
Yes, it is.
It is.
So
And Wall of Stone is concentration?
it's concentration as well, yes. So yeah, no, I
All right. If you
I
maintain
go in
concentration-
there, I cast the spell, I elemental, and walk into the ground. Just whoosh.
Now, these guys are confused because a wall of stone just appeared in front of them, so
Yep.
these guys
Blocking
did see
off
you
the
do
entire
it.
entrance.
Now,
Well,
Corporal,
then I'm gonna try to shoot the guy on the left that I see.
this
I
one?
mean, I guess.
There you go.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. So go ahead and shoot. And your bolt flies a little wide. Let's see. Does he notice something just shot past his head? No. Nope. You shot back behind his head, so therefore you didn't see it.
All right, then I'm gonna shoot at him again.
Okay.
Oh crap! Even worse.
Let's check to see again.
That quick question: would those be at advantage if they don't know she's there?
Yeah.
Actually, you're right. So you have your first attack you missed with the 11. So you have a second attack.
So roll another at a.
There you go. That one's
21.
going to hit.
Nice.
So this one here will take 5 points of damage.
Well, at least I hit him.
And as soon as you hit him, Belfie steps out, fires the firebolt wand. And how many charges was that?
That was 6.
How many charges does it have?
7.
So there's one charge left.
You're playing it safe.
Okay.
I don't like to break my toys.
Well, as soon as you fire it off, you see that huge creature at the back.
And thinking, shit, I should have used seventh.
Well, you're a halfling, so if you would have rolled a 1,
I don't.
All right,
no.
so Belfie, you stepped out. You're here.
I can't say that. I'm not here.
I'm going to say to get a proper angle, you're there. And I will say that May did dispel, because he mentioned he did.
Yeah.
The alarms.
Right.
But the only problem is, and I hate to say this,
They know it.
they know because a wall of stone just went up where the other one was at.
Now, Dispel Magic has 120 feet? Or no, what's
But he
how
can't
big is-
see the wire on the ground at the other entrance from where he cast his
I was
dispel at.
afraid of that. All right.
But, I mean, so the alert is out.
But then again, there was a fireball that just blew up in the room.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't think it matters that there's a klaxon alarm going off by the door.
Yeah, so whoever set the alarm can make noise.
Yeah, it's made noise, and the one that set the alarm actually knows what's going on.
Yeah.
But,
We
like I
got-
said,
go-
huge fireball
go
just
back.
went off as well. So,
Right.
Did that get through the stone wall, though?
what, the sound?
Yes.
Oh, you don't know.
Exactly.
It's a magical sound, too. So, and the person who cast it, it's alerted.
If
anyway.
they're within a mile, they're alerted
Yeah.
mentally.
Yeah.
Uh,
they
so,
know that their alarm was tripped.
Ducks. Yeah.
Welcome to the
So-
shit show.
Fireball
Yeah.
goes off. You see what's on the other side of the room. Of course, you should not be able to see it now.
Okay.
And
then-
Corporal Punishment is fired off a round, and Surge disappeared.
Yeah, to my knowledge, There was something in that corner. That's all I know because I was in the ground before the fireball went off.
Okay. I think I'm going to step forward and I want to be stealthy.
Does your fireball get sneak attack?
Did it?
I'm not a rogue. I'm just being a smartass.
No, it's melee attacks or weapon attacks.
It's
Sorry.
weapon attacks. Yeah, it can't be spell attacks. That would be
Is a
pretty-
wand a weapon?
Weapon? Wand's a weapon.
No.
All right.
All right, so you're going to stealth with a 17.
Who are you?
Well, 27, right? Because
No.
is that spell from Surge? Oh,
Nope.
it's not.
No, it's
Yeah,
done.
That
17,
is
I
not
guess.
going. So 17. I will inform you. You think you're hidden, but with your high perception, you hear that laughter going on the other side of out of the shadows.
Out of the shadows, right? 5.
Hold
Wait,
on.
what shadows?
Well, there was a big blast
Up
of
here
light
somewhere.
there at a moment.
She's
Right.
laughing.
So
He's laughing.
Yeah, he's chuckling at us.
Yeah, he's
He's a dick.
He thinks he's a
he's a
Don't like-
dick.
I don't like it.
So I stealth to there is where I'm moving with my stealth.
All right. I'm going to say you think you're hidden.
Roger. So I'm going to attack this dude with
Which dude?
my sneak attack damage as well.
The guy right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy we're
Marcus.
flanking.
Well, yeah.
Okay, we'll attack.
All right.
advantage.
He has it already. Because we're flanking. Very nice, very nice. What? Why are you laughing?
All right, so 26 hits. You cause, what is that? Did you rage?
I did not. Sorry.
So it's only the 9 points.
Yeah, and then my sneak attack damage. So, that's horrible.
17 points.
17. And then I will hit him again.
Okay.
So 15 to hit?
15 does not hit.
I'll use my martial arts to try for a bonus attack hit too. No, actually, I'm going to use my bonus to rage.
Okay, so you're now raging.
So that'll end my turn.
Okay, so Sergeant Rock, you are the next one up.
A moment. This is where we all die.
Yeah, Rock only cares about one target, the big guy, which he can see.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
So he will use his cantrip and fire at that guy.
Pew pew.
Okay, fire away.
It can't see me, can it?
Yes, it can. It's looking right at you. You didn't stealth when you walked up to fire at it, did you?
Mm,
Say it.
I would have to use an action to stealth. No, I'm shooting at him.
All right. So yes, you hit with that.
All right. And then, of course, I'll try and delay his approach a little bit.
Okay. Well, he's back against the wall.
So
Does he
that
hit the
is-
wall real hard?
No, it just pushes back. It doesn't slam him back. Oh,
right.
but that's a
Hit
hell of
him.
a hit. What is that? 21 points of damage.
Yep.
All right.
And then my last shot. It hits as well.
Okay, minus 12.
All right. I get 42 points.
Nice.
Not as much as the
It's,
fireball, but
it sneers in your general direction.
yeah. And I wave at him. Hi.
All right. So after Sergeant Rock, you'll notice this guy turns. Let's see. So they can make their reactions. May I?
All these
Uh-huh.
guys seem to know you're here now, so they have their reaction.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hmm.
It's fine.
What would you like to do?
Has it been 24 hours since we killed the giant?
I'm sure it has.
Yeah, because we killed the giant, then we rested,
You've rested a couple times.
then
and
we
traveled over
walked 12 hours, and then we rested.
Putting
Mhm.
like between.
Yeah, hell's bells and cotton trails. You know what? I'll just do that for now. All right. Let's see. How far are you?
You who?
Yoo-hoo. He's about 50. How far can I do that spell? 60 foot.
Is it all about the naughty no?
Uh-huh.
I figured.
Choose a humanoid. At higher levels, spells like 3, you can target an additional. Okay, so if I use that at 4th level, so that'd be 3. All right. One. Oops. A 1. A 2. A 3. And why did it? Oh, because that's the wording. But yes, that was cast at 4th level.
And you did one. Which one is the other one?
The 2 in front, and then this guy here.
The one
Okay.
I'd have advantage on.
So the save is
18
and that we said that was a what save?
wisdom. Let me double check. But I believe it's
I
wisdom.
believe it is.
Yes,
It's the
wisdom.
same as hold person.
Okay, give me some damage there, held.
Ew.
Yes, I'll take that damage.
But they're held.
But they are currently held.
And
That
then
means-
I will take a step back.
Okay. So let's see. Me go ahead and put the net on that guy, net on this guy.
So this is not one of those where if I attack them, it undoes, right? They're
Right.
just paralyzed, or yeah. So
Okay, so next one up.
I like it.
Can you do?
Yeah, they're pretty much think
Out
of
of
like the
commission
quarter
for a while.
hoarders. As long as I can concentrate on it, that's why I stepped around. So for the next minute, they're quartered.
So I'm not going to pay them attention.
At the end of their turn, they can try to save again.
That wall of stone is fucking nuts. I just did the math on it.
Okay, so I can see you. Let's see. Who do we want? I can't see you, but I can see you two. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this hand axe at you, and we'll see what happens.
There's a few U's.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna call it the name, Belfie. 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so the damage on that will be 11 points as a hand axe comes flying. Can you see that? I'm probably sure you can see it.
What?
Some guy steps out of the shadows in front of you up there at the top by the
This guy or
tables.
this guy?
This guy
Oh.
right here.
Okay. And sends me 11 points of damage.
Yep.
Yeah, you should be
And
able
then
to
he
see him.
throws with his offhand the second hand axe. And I'm sure the 14 does not hit.
That does not hit. No.
All right, so that was his turn. Who's the next one? Okay, he's held. Can they try to break free from that?
At the end of their turn.
At the end of their turn, they can make the save again.
All right, so it's the end of his turn, so I'll make the roll for the save. 14.
Nope.
Okay, so he is still held.
I like creatures with low wisdom.
Surge.
too,
Oh,
man.
I'm up. So this
oh,
guy right here.
wait. I just went right on through both of theirs without even.
Oh,
knowing
there's
what's-
two people. Yeah. This
no.
guy just attacked.
He attacked, and something's supposed to happen after his attack, and I just jumped straight to his save. So let's see. You would feel this being underground and using your senses. See, ducks would feel or see it, but there's this whole room that you're in has these tiny, it looks like tiny little webs, like thin lines that are stretched across the floor and across the ceiling.
Oh, damn it.
Ew. Burn it with would the fireball have taken care of that in that part back there where it hit?
No. Because when your fireball went off, it looked like the creature's hair was coming out into the ceiling.
Oh, their hair is the webbing.
Oh.
Actually, it is.
Okay.
Hair, spiders, all sorts of fun stuff.
So I need.
How many phobias are you trying to hit with this monster?
I need a
So many.
intelligence saving throw from Dux, Belfie, and Surge.
Ooh.
Oh,
Even being
Intelligence.
saving throw, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a spell?
No, it's not a spell.
I'm going to use one of my advantages that I have for 23.
We'll find out.
Wow.
No, I roll with a +5. What is that? I'm just gonna do it here because rolling twice is gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so
Is that enough?
Can he save for me too?
all you hear is this raspy voice. Halfling named Dux. Who are your friends?
I have a hero point if you want it, Ducks.
Huh? Let's see
So
what
he
how
just
this
broke
plays
into my
out.
mind and started speaking to me, huh?
No, he's speaking out in the open.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh, I also have advantages on
But for
saves.
some odd reason, he is able to determine who you are, what you are, and even mentions the name of your hometown.
Well,
Oh,
now you
and,
really gotta die.
and also mentions the fact that you're here for children.
Deep
Hmm.
reach.
That is a lair
Plus, you
action.
really gotta die now. You don't weigh too much.
Yep, that is one of the lair actions. So
All right.
now we'll go to what Surge can do, and then we'll move on.
So this guy that's restrained right next to me,
Yes.
I'm gonna give him a couple of good old wallops at advantage because he's restrained, and I have to go over here, open this page because it's a pain in the ass.
Oh, that's a lot easier than what I had to go through to show y'all.
Oh, there you go.
No, I just happened to figure I'd click it.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
Does a 15 hit him even though he's restrained?
15 hit him, even though he's... Well, you have advantage, which
Yeah,
you
it was a
rolled.
15 and a 14 on the first hit attack.
That's a negative on the first attack.
Then a 22 for 14 magical
Okay,
bludgeoning.
so I will take the damage from the second attack.
If you're restrained, do you lose your dex, or it just you're at a disadvantage?
You're
Still got to get
disadvantaged.
past the armor.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I mean, though, because like a lot of your armor is based off your
Fifth,
dex.
yeah, well, fifth
bonus.
edition, you're considered...
Or is that third edition?
Yeah, fifth edition gives you the,
You just
the
get
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah,
Third
like, even
edition,
with-
third edition, I think it was that you were considered flat-footed. So when they try to hit you without, you roll the one dice and you take off the dexterity from the save.
Yeah, it was just your armor bonus. There was no dex bonus on it.
Which I guess, if you think about it, advantage kind of helps take that out, kind of equals it out differently.
Yeah, because hitting you with your unarmored defense, it's like, what's going to happen if you're, all that? It's just you and yourself.
All right,
Well, so
so
I'd keep my wisdom. I just would lose my dex. So, I'd be down by
is that it for you, Serge?
I'm going to move
All right.
as well to
Ping, ding.
there.
All right. So now it is.
Underground still, doing my thing.
So you came up and went whap whap, and then whoop.
Yep,
back
just
under.
a couple of punches at him from underground. Just think stalagmites like stabbing at him.
Stalactites.
All right, so
Same difference.
and I don't think you guys are anywhere near me. What is my movement?
I didn't you?
I was here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Ah,
He's running up.
Okay, so.
Did he like teleport there?
Oh no! Just said.
did her hair
chuckling.
follow?
It seems as if it's still all over the place.
Ew. You should get some shampoo for that.
So that was her turn. He's restrained, so I'll make his save. Okay, so. So at the end of his turn, let's see. Do I want to do that right now?
I don't know.
Oh wait, I got this one. All right, so yeah, she will point to the ground next to her, and all of a sudden, a swarm of spiders appears.
Ooh. Creepy
Oh.
crawlies.
Ooh, I don't like that. Can they go into the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, works for me. I can sense if they're going through the ground.
I don't have a swarm that I can choose.
Former rats
Yeah, I don't know if there's a swarm of rats listed as a.
token.
It's a monster.
You know what? It is. So let's do this.
Yeah, you can do swarm of rats. There's not a lot to them, but I mean, rats have a single HP. Spiders, if that's what's happening, you can't really give them a half HP per se.
Hey, here we go. Bloop. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to do this. Oh, I did do it. Okay.
Did you just boop spiders onto the map?
I did. I just booped spiders into that.
Cool.
All right, so. Yep, swarm of spiders just pops up in the screen right next to him. And I guess they'll go on her turn, or his turn, so. That's it for that. Corporal, I believe you are up next.
So can I get past Surge?
He's underground.
Yeah, I'm underground.
Okay. So I'm coming up here.
And I did roll the
I'm not
save for the
try-
other guy, right? Yes, I did. Okay.
Okay. And I want to look at what's in the canister.
You see a dark-haired child. It looks like they're asleep, but you see frost and stuff on their face.
Okay. Is there any way I can get it open?
You have no idea. You don't see like a handle. You can lift it up like a coffin or anything like that. So you might have to take a little more investigation to figure out.
Okay.
If you want to roll an investigation check now, you can. Or you can do some other action you'd like to do.
You have a strength of 23.
Yeah. How do I don't know how I do that.
Do what?
Just change it to a 23?
Yeah.
It'll be a, what's that, +6? Because it's not 24, which is +7. Right?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
That's right. +6.
So, yeah.
Okay. I want to try to pry it open.
Okay, what are you going to use?
That's what I don't know. Athletics.
You happen to have a crowbar in your inventory?
So I mean, tool-wise, what would you like to use?
I do, but I'm underground and an elemental.
Yeah, I have a crowbar.
And
Alright.
you, jam it in there, and you get advantage on the roll, and get to do a strength athletics.
All right.
All right, so yeah, you shatter that one open, and there's a frozen child in it. And that's going to end yours. Belfie, you're next.
Okay. Well, this one right here, I'm going to go ahead and attack.
You have advantage because you've still held, and you've got the whatever.
Yep. So that's an 18. I have whatever. 18 to hit.
Yeah, 18 just hits.
All right. So that's 9 piercing plus a metric ton, hopefully. Oh, please.
Okay,
mine?
holding for
There
the
it is.
please.
So
Shit.
39 points. Sorry. 39 points, and then I have my crossbow attack as well.
Yep.
You.
And that 23 to hit. So
Who are you hitting with that?
39, the same.
All right.
Because I have my feet allows me to not have penalty for within 5 feet.
Okay, I've taken the damage.
Alright.
And it is still being held up in the air and still looks like it's alive.
And yeah. I'm gonna stay here. That'll be it.
Alright, let's see. That costs that.
Actually, Dan, Yeah. can I use my GUI reward that I have to take a extra action?
I mean, if you have it.
It's for the last action of the round. So before we start on the top, I'm going to take another
So
action.
remind me when we get to May I's turn that you go next
Okay.
before I jump into the next round. All right, so let's see.
Because I have a .08 doesn't mean I'm last.
I mean, does anyone here have a negative that's lower than 8 to their dex? Does someone have
No.
a 7 on their dex? Because that's literally the
No.
only way they can roll over.
Oh,
It is.
my bad.
The ultimate in lastness.
You're
When-
bad what?
There.
Oh, 2. I see.
That it states that he summons 2 swarms of spiders, not just the one.
Deuce it.
Nice.
All right,
Two swarms.
so let's see. It is. Let's see. Do I have one legendary action I want to use? I don't think I have one I can use right now. Nope, that looks like that's all that I can do right now with where I'm currently at. So, ducks.
My turn?
Yes.
Alright. I'm going to attack. Is this guy still breathing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's still breathing.
Attack
Looks like he could still take a good beating. Alright, so you did rage, so that is now 12 points.
12 points of slashing damage. Plus
Let's see.
7 points. Man, I rolled 2 more ones?
Plus 7.
What is up with that tonight?
I know.
Alright, so he looks like he's bloodied.
Alright, and then I'm going to use my martial arts to hit him one more time.
Alright. Now you've only hit him once.
Oh, sorry. I'll hit him a second time. 18.
Okay. Yeah, because you were rolling your damage for your sneak attack on your first attack, so
Now, that's
You still-
sad.
you still have your.
That even with my sneak attack damage, I only did one more than my regular attack.
Yep.
Oof.
So you have an unarmed strike if you wish to use it.
Is he so he's still alive?
Yeah, he's still.
They're big.
You just bloodied. You just bloodied him. With
Oh,
the
I
last
just bloodied
attack.
him. Bloody's 50%, right?
Something like that.
Somewhere around there.
So another 15.
Okay, I'll take another 15. All right. All done?
Yep.
Sergeant Rock.
Pew pew.
Trying to figure out why May and Rock are going off the map there.
Well, I
Because they're
went around
hiding
the
from
corner.
the big spider.
Yeah, I went around the corner, so I wouldn't.
Mhm. He's trying to keep it.
Well, I mean, if you want to go back another
Concentration.
15 feet behind you and go around the corner, I guess you can.
Okay. I was just trying to stay out of the fray so I wouldn't get attacked and lose concentration.
Okay, so what's the spell slot thing for?
I'm casting Synaptic Static to that
Oh.
location.
Okay, saving throw on that
Primary
is.
objective is to try and take out those stupid spiders, but
Okay, frag out. So it's a 20-foot radius, which is what you have up there. The save is an intelligence saving throw.
yep.
Okay, what's the DC on that? Oh, well, that's
20.
20. Well, let's see if these other guys can actually make that save.
I'm hoping the spiders cannot.
Okay, those two didn't. And I'm not. I can't even make it with the spiders. So the damage was 48.
38.
Like it. Ugh.
Thanks for summoning them.
Hold on.
Don't taunt the GM.
Please don't.
I have advantage on that. Still not good enough. All right. And you took 48. Okay, so this one here will take 48.
Here's to hoping. I want to.
Oh, nope. I just read the spell in a little more detail. I think the spiders are probably not even affected.
Intelligence score of 2 or lower.
Can't be affected
Yep.
by the spell.
Oh, let me put them back out there then.
So it's all
Is their
mental.
intelligence lower than 2?
Yes.
Probably a
just-
one.
But the other 2 or 3 creatures in that radius hopefully took some damage.
Yeah, so the swarms are fine, but the
'Cause
other 3
there's
got hit.
this guy here, this one, and the big bad spider demon.
All right, where was
Lich
I?
thing.
I think I was mining that one. Yep, he hisses. This guy grunts in pain. This guy here does the same thing. And these guys here are like,
What was that? Okay.
that was a funny.
No.
Did you hear
What did
that
it-
funny noise? That was a
Clickety
funny-
clackety.
That was a funny noise.
Use my spell slot on the wrong spell.
Hey, I like what it happens if they fail to save though. They have to subtract a d6 from their rolls and ability checks.
I don't think anybody failed their save.
That's
They
a
all
possibility.
No, the 3 of them failed their save and took the full damage. So
Remind,
Oh.
yeah, roll a
all attack
D6.
roll and ability checks and constitution or
He has to.
I can read.
Constitution, yeah.
Constitution or constitution.
Their consultation fees are reduced by 6 points.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like
Okay.
a deal.
Swarms
So
Are they-
I'll remember that.
for the swarms?
Huh?
Does it take concentration for the swarms at all?
Oh no, once they're there, they're there.
They're just summoned.
Okay.
I wish I could do that. Just summon things and be like,
I
yeah,
wish-
it's whatever.
I wish you could too.
All right. So
Well-
that's it.
Give me some blood. I can do that.
I did my big spell.
I
You
mean,
know
if-
what? If we get hit, you can have some.
Well,
Okay.
no,
But
if
you have
one
to
of
be
these
dead.
things die. Just go up and be like, nom 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 mine. I don't know why you go nom nom nom, but that's besides the fact.
Mm.
Well, I only have 3 targets here. So I'll roll a d6 to see who gets hit. Starting with corporal punishment and going to Belfie. We'll roll a d6. So
2, 4, 6.
Yep. So corporal punishment. You'll get the 2 shots from this one. So he'll pull out hand axes because he can't get within melee of you. It's going to be a 24 and a 12. I'm sure the 24 hits. 12 does not. You'll take 9 points of slashing damage as you get smacked with one of the hand axes from this guy right here.
Could be worse.
All right, who's the next one up? Okay, he's got a wisdom saving throw. Oh, look at that. It's an 18. Does that pass the save?
That's the save. That's the DC.
At least that's the end of his turn.
Yep, that's the end of his turn, so he's now free. All right, so this one finally gets to do something. What is his movement? Yep, it's only 30. Same scenario since he's still not within range. Okay, well, I guess they're just going to hound you for a little while. Okay, it's going to be... Okay, there's that again. Oh, okay. So I need... I'll roll the damage. You'll take 10 points of damage as one of them hits you. I need you to roll me a percentage, please. A D100. There's mine. Punish Corporal if you'd roll me a D100. Okay, you're within the same range I am. So let's
Okay,
go ahead
but
and...
now, what kind of creatures are these?
Pardon?
What kind of creatures are they?
Humanoid.
Okay, because I have resistance to certain creatures.
Oh, yeah. What is your... It's not resistance, it's a disadvantage on the attacks against you, isn't it?
Disadvantage on attack, right? And yeah, it's... I rarely ever use the spell, that's why I have to keep looking at it.
Yeah, these things are...
Aberrations, Celestials, Elementals, Fae, Fiends, and Undead.
Well, give me a second to actually figure out what they're called.
Aberration sounds about right.
Yeah, but they're a playable character, and you can't play aberrations.
Yeah, I
Ah.
think these are probably just humanoid. Would be
Are
my
these the
guess.
Simics or
Yeah.
whatever?
Simic
Yeah,
hybrids. They're Simics.
Yeah. So that'd be humanoid.
All right, so the reason you rolled the percentage is because the second hand axe he throws at you comes flying right past your face and causes 10 points of damage to the guy here that's tied up.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Cool.
I rolled a 1. All right, so that was... Whose go was that? That was his go. So the next one is this one. This one can actually move. You know what? Let's go over here and attack this little fucker.
Sounds like you have something against monk barbarian rogues, Dan.
Does a 20 hit your AC?
Yes.
All right. I need to figure this out properly.
Grappling appendages?
So he's trying to do like an arm lock, or is he using his little his tentacles to grab you?
He's using his tentacle things. It doesn't actually say that it grapples you and holds you, but it does attack you and hit you for... Oh, look at that. 6 points of... So in your case, 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, ouch.
It's just kind of gross, though. It has to have a mental effect.
So the second attack will be with the longsword out of
I'm
his
immune to
hands.
fear.
26 to hit you. Yeah, you all are.
Mhm.
Different types of things to be scarred from their friend.
Yep, immune to fear, poison, advantage on wisdom.
So you will take half of 15 points of damage as he swings his longsword at you.
So
Nope.
you want me to go 7
Rephrase
or 8?
that. You'll take 5 points because he's wielding it one-handed because he has a shield on his other hand.
Okay.
All right.
Which is, technically, it's almost like they got 4 hands, since the appendages can reach out and slap at you.
There's so many jokes here, Dan.
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys watch hentai, that's on you.
They called my strong hand.
Alright, so let's see. Can I get... Oh, shit, I can't get to you. Alright, let's try that. You know what? I'm not even going to do the d6. I'm just going to go ahead and attack the one that's closest. 19 to Belfie.
Yeah, 19 will hit.
Alright, so then the 26 will definitely hit.
Yeah, those are numbers that are big for me.
Alright, there's an 8 slashing and an 8 slashing. You get hit by 2 more hand axes flying at you from this gentleman here. Alright,
thanks.
who is next? Alright, this guy will move up. You know what? I'm just going to... I'll just move my entire movement right. Get right up here on you. I think that's it. So, may I?
Oh,
Are you?
You get to play now.
Are you still hiding around that corner?
I'm gonna pop around and
Okay, so 15 feet worth of movement.
Okay, what do I want to do? What do I want?
Something good.
Apparently, run, screaming, and hide.
Yeah, well, that's normal.
No.
I mean, you're trying to concentrate on the thing, so.
Okay.
He always tries to concentrate on this thing.
Fair.
Okay. Let me pull this out.
What are you pulling out? Spell?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, let me.
It's
get
over
off
here. All that
that.
up.
I grabbed another.
by the way, I grabbed this one because
So that's 30 square. Ooh. Let me double check that spell. That looks like a big ass square.
It does, doesn't it?
it's probably need
30
to put
foot
15.
cube.
Yeah,
30
you
foot
would need to
cube.
put 15 and instead because for some reason it does radius instead of.
Yeah.
Okay, where'd the thing go? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I moved it
15.
up so you can actually click on it better. All right,
Okay.
where did you put it?
All right.
Right
Oh.
on top of Spider.
Hold on. Let's move turn order out of the way. Do we want? Nope, that's gonna. So we'll do that. And I will be casting.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh.
Save on that.
17.
Wait a minute.
Then the two guys that
Warlock
are.
and cleric spells have different saves.
Yeah.
And
So if you
because-
these
if you
guys
cast-
are no longer held.
yeah,
Right.
you're dropping that.
Yeah, I'm dropping that. Well, because this will actually hold what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people possibly.
What's the save again?
17.
17.
And is it wisdom? Yeah, it's wisdom. Okay, so that's a fail. 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 Okay, so pattern. Pattern.
Very nice, may I?
Pattern.
Did you get your? Oh, they're all failing their wisdom saves.
And the big guy.
Working on it.
I haven't got the roll hers yet. His yet.
Hers is.
Well,
Horrors.
the description of the creature says her.
Yeah,
but
I can
in
understand.
this case, it's a he. All right, so
It's okay. They can have whatever pronouns it wants.
what'd you say the save was?
17.
All right, I rolled a 20. So he is
Darn.
not affected by it. But
Blech.
you did get 4 others.
And then I will.
I will congratulate myself and run away.
Good. Deuces.
Belfie,
Okay, so what
I
is
think
this?
you have something you
Yes,
wanted to do.
I have
He bravely
another.
turned his tail and flagged the brave.
Oh yeah, you didn't have your.
guy.
Yeah,
your
let
other
me
action.
delete this from my thing here real quick. My extra action.
No. Now, hitting
way.
them will take them out of.
I'm
There.
focused on the one in front of me still, so I'm going to do another attack here. I have advantage because we're flanking, so 25 to hit.
Be right back.
25 hits.
And I'm going on this guy here, so that
Okay.
is
Give me a final total when you get done.
31 points of damage.
All right, I'll take your 31.
He's an eraser.
I'm actually going to use my. Yeah, no, I'm not going to disengage. I'm going to go ahead and use my crossbow and attack him again.
Okay, can you roll?
20,
All
and
right.
that's eight more points of damage.
How do you do it?
Oh God, I'm
Good
panicked. I
shit.
just shoot him in the chest. Just yeah. There's no finesse to this one. Seeing this guy here freaked me out. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my movement. And I'm going to try and get back around the corner a little bit back here.
Thanks.
Well, there's a
See you,
reason.
ducks.
There's a reason, man.
Thanks for coming to save me. Peace out.
I want to come back and hidden later, man. It's going to be fine.
All right, so let's get the lair to go.
You have Corporal right there. It's okay.
Yeah, but I'm on, freeing all the kids. So
All right, so it's 11 o'clock. Do we want to start the next round?
We're not going to. I'm just going to do the
Layer action.
the
at
lair
the end.
action, and then we'll call it.
Out of the lair.
I hear a spider type creature clickety clacking across the ground.
What the fuck is that?
Looks like a giant scorpion.
So as the lair action goes off, you see the ground erupt between the tubes, and a giant scorpion come crawling out, and that's where we will stop this evening.
Okay.
We will be starting at the top of the round after the lair action has gone off. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight for our fun little attempt to try to free the children prematurely.
What?
Yeah, what? No, thank you for joining us anyway for our game. I hope you all had a good time watching. I hope my players had a good time playing. Don't forget to check back with us tomorrow night for our Curse of Strahd campaign. We're still on a little bit of a downtime as far as our
Hiatus.
Friday games concerned, but it should be picking back up on Fridays. We may end up being back this Friday at 7 doing maybe a one-shot Torg game that Rod might run for us depending upon how the players think. We'll be back next Sunday for this one. So as far as all that's concerned, I hope you all have yourselves a good week. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so please remember the golden rule. Treat those around you the way you would like to be treated yourself. And if everybody did that, it'd be a whole lot better world. But in that, as far as it goes, have a good week, and we'll see you next time.
Night.
Take care.